If it is, then Sam will probably let us know.
Hey, it's fine.
Hey, it's working.
Maybe.
According to Dry, it's working.
Yeah, we sound fine.
Yay!
It's broken
Fucking
everything.
Cool.
There's a large cooldown on death minus. Okay. That's what you want from a death command.
Yeah, that's what you need. All right, Sam, just let us know if the game ends up being too loud or whatever.
I actually can't hear the game.
Yeah, neither can I.
Now that you mention it.
It sure isn't playing, huh?
Sure, no audio. It would be a computer.
Yeah, hang on. What's the computer say we're using?
Yeah, it seems like it's where it needs to be.
Speakers.
There we go. Fucking hate computers. Still don't hear it though.
No, we'll have to restart.
Quit game, Robbie.
Quit the game, Robbie.
Robbie, quit the game.
Robbie,
Robbie, quit the game. What do you want from me? Oh god, I have fake dogs on my tail.
They was like, what the fuck is that?
There's a random person joining us. This looks interesting. Just 3 people.
That'd be so funny.
We can hear the game now.
Yeah. Okay.
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've walked into on a stream, but
Guys, it's Anodyne 2 again.
yeah.
Anodyne 5.
Look how close Robbie is to beating the game.
Yeah, like an hour and half the cards away.
Yeah, that's how you know it's not right.
Again, the amount of cards you get increases from here. I'm too quiet. What if I yell more?
Yeah, you also have to switch your knobs. Oh, also your mic is weird. Man, what a day.
Yeah, we watched a movie.
Yeah.
Which is normal, actually.
Yeah.
That's just the normal part of the day.
You gotta go up, Robbie.
I'm going up.
Actually, I
No,
don't
you're
know what
not.
that exclamation point is, but
That's what I was going towards, was the exclamation point.
What about the apple?
we can worry about that later.
What?
That's a later problem.
Now is not the time for apples. As Nova looks at the apples, she thinks to herself, do I deserve such luxuries? They say an apple today keeps a doctor away. But do the doctors deserve it?
Am I a doctor?
How many doctors must suffer for one singular apple tree? The doctor does not respond. He is
Sam also
comatose.
says, I'd say turn the game down 1 to 2 notches.
Okay, hang on.
1 to 2 notches? I barely know her.
I barely arches.
I do barely notches, actually.
Where's mine off?
Yours is third from the
Somewhere.
left.
I think the best, like, what do you think is your favorite version of the I barely know her joke?
The worse they are, the better they are.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know, favorite version. I feel like it's just one that sprouts out.
I'm trying to, because I think there's so many that Jiraiya does, because I play so many games that have stupid names, and like there's got to be one of them that's very stupid.
One that I heard recently that I thought was really funny was Pumpernickel. I barely know her.
Disclaimer: do not pump nickels; it is illegal and causes inflation.
Yeah, actually, did you know you're only allowed to have 1 gallon of nickels from natural supply?
It used to be 2.
Yeah, it used to be 2. You could have government.
I don't know.
taking them.
I don't know where you guys are getting these statistics from.
The government.
So there's definitely a wall right here.
I don't know,
can't
Robbie.
see.
I think if you run 5 more times into it, it will appear.
Yeah, you're right. See, I'm through the wall, but I'm not through the wall.
This is like E-level trying to break game.
Yeah.
I like you always say that when it's just I just like playing a video game.
'Cause
There's the
The
problem.
way that I figure is like if I can get onto that thing over there, I can get onto like these little mountainous things over here.
I'm gonna say I don't ever remember being on those. Not to say you shouldn't, but I don't ever remember being on them. I don't think there's anything on them.
Because yeah, whatever the exclamation point is, it's on this roof over here, or on the roof of whatever this is.
So I'm not sure if the exclamation point's just the person you saved.
It's also on the
I
other
don't
side of
think
that
it is.
building for sure, Robbie.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because the person that I saved is right there.
What if you go
And
to
it's
that
over
person
there.
you saved and just see where you are on the map?
Maybe go to the other side of the building also, because that's where the exclamation point is.
No, it's like on top.
No. Go to it. Go to your map. Yeah, it's definitely like to the right of it.
It's right here.
It's up there in the scaffolding, if anything.
It's definitely here.
What if it means nothing?
It means everything.
What if you go up to the person and see if there's just an easy way to jump?
I doubt that there is, because they're covered by a rib cage and wall dogs.
We are all covered by a ribcage.
No?
Oh. I guess you're right.
I didn't think of it that way.
I ate too much candy.
You ate 4.
I ate...
Alright,
So I'm at the person that I saved.
Yeah.
And what do you know? It's to the right of me, where that building's at.
Dang.
4 or 5 candy. I ate 5
If you look
candy.
at the building.
I am looking at the building.
I don't
What
see
if there's
anything
nothing on the
it.
building? And the exclamation point means nothing.
It means something, or
if
else I
there's-
wouldn't put it there.
Disagree.
Troy's like, game developers never ever have meaning to the things they add to their video games.
Yeah, like in game developer literacy class, there's always like
A class that Dry's never taken.
Hey,
He took it his 2 seconds in college.
yeah. Also definitely a real class. And they were like, what the professor, or what the professor thinks the thing means, the curtain's blue or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they say in literacy class, is that there are no meanings to anything.
Yep, that's what they
actually.
say.
Is it
I think I'm
safe to
stuck.
be how... I doubt it. Is it safe to be how, like, truthful people actually take the curtains for blue, like, feel?
Yeah.
Instead of, like, to amount that means nothing ever has meaning, basically.
Yeah. It's real dumb. I hate it a lot. People have like no media literacy.
It's insane. Like, I don't think you have to always be, like, read super deep into stuff, but, like,
Always.
you should read into them.
Yeah. Nothing is created in a vacuum.
Yeah. Well, it's the thing of, like, there is no such thing as, like, any real piece of art without any politics influencing it, even if the creator didn't inherently mean it.
Yeah.
For the example of, like, even if a child, if you ask a child to draw a house, the house they draw will inherently be political because it will be influenced by their upbringing and, like, their concepts of what a nuclear family is, most likely, and this and that.
Yeah. It'll be based on their own life, and their own life is going to fall somewhere on the spectrum of what life is, and they will think that's what life is, but that's not what life is. It's going to depend on,
Stuff.
Robbie is just going to be bothered by the exclamation point all night.
Yes.
All right, look, there's some cards.
Yeah, there's
some
definitely
hearts.
a card, 3 cards, where there's 3 hearts.
Follow the heart of those cards, Robbie.
So yeah, if you remember where there was, like, a bunch of sandstorms blocking the road, they're gone.
What does the sand represent?
Desert. Well, it's actually dust, arguably.
Actually, yeah.
Which dust represents a lot in this game.
Yeah?
Blue curtains. Represents blue curtains, right?
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Time for this now.
Is
Collecting
this
all the
just an
coins.
important part of the
Yeah.
game now?
Important's
really.
a very strong word.
Oh, it's
I
just
think
an
we got the
optional
main thing we wanted out of it. Sam
Probably, but
represents-
there's stuff to collect, though.
Sam represents time, like an hourglass.
Time.
So
falls-
are the days of our lives.
Like tears and chocolate rain.
chocolate tears.
Some stay dry, the others feel the fear.
What is Tazonde up to these days?
Well, when all the protests started, he reposted Chocolate Rain, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, this is about racism."
Oh, this was. Oh, this wasn't just nothing.
Speaking of no media literacy, I think he just kind of chills and
Does his own thing.
Does his own thing.
Do you like make money off of Chocolate Rain?
Oh, tons. He sold that song.
Oh, good. Good
Not
for
like
him.
to a thing, but like he would sell it.
Yeah.
Like you could probably still buy it actually.
Good for him.
I feel like that was one of like the early YouTuber songs that got onto iTunes.
I think it was the first, like, completely unique.
Yeah.
Well, the Spro Yoho had a bunch of theirs, but theirs are remix
Yeah,
stuff.
there's remixes of politics.
I mean, Double Rainbow.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's true. And
Well,
that
as
one
we said,
newsreel.
Yeah, though, as we said, nothing is inherently apolitical. But yeah. It's like it just gets like it gets worse as time goes on with people not wanting to think about media.
It's weird because there's like, it's almost like a protest to people caring about media.
Yeah.
It's very odd.
It's always like a mixture of stuff too. Like I see a lot of like the hate with Last of Us that Last of Us gets, and like I think that's a fun game. Like it's not my favorite game or anything, but like it's insane to me how much people seem to hate it. And it's like it's a neat game.
People hate the second one, really.
People hate the first one.
Really?
Yes.
Who? Is that a new thing? Is that the
No,
internet's
that's
thing now?
always been a thing. A lot of people hate like. I mean, there's a lot of people who hate like kind of the trend of movie games, quote unquote, with like the gameplay taking a big backseat. And I think after playing The Last of Us, I don't think that's inherently a fair criticism to give Last of Us. In fact, I think Last of Us sometimes is too much a video game. It's
We did have that conversation.
It's mostly that one specific thing where it's like fight off all the guys in the house
Yeah.
that felt like that.
Yeah.
I think the other way is actually new area, Robbie.
Probably, but
I know you're just collecting stuff. I'm just letting
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, no.
so we can try to get through this as fast as possible.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. And you know, it is the thing too of people like games that take themselves very seriously. People dislike.
Which is weird to me.
It's kind of that thing where like people kind of. I don't know. On some hand, I get it. Like, I think there are some games that are very, like, up their own ass.
Yeah.
But, like, games are art, so, like, there are some movies and stuff that are up its own ass and pretentious, too.
Yeah.
I would say The Witness is up its own ass for sure.
Yeah, but that's also a cool game.
It's a cool game.
And, like, walking sims are a big
I
example.
thought you were
A lot
talking
of
about the
people
movie The Witness for a second.
No.
a lot of people don't like walking sims, but I think there's a time and place for them, even if I'm not.
Yeah.
Even if it's not necessarily my genre.
I'm definitely not a huge fan of walking sims. Probably the one that I like the most is...
The Witness.
Witness is
Witness
not a
a
walking
walking
sim.
sim. It's a puzzle game for sure.
There's a lot of
Stanley
walking in it, though.
Parable is probably my favorite walking sim.
What's it called? The one where all the sad stuff happens?
Dear Esther?
Dear Esther... Yes? Or no, Dear Esther is...
That's one where, like, also, like, in your periphery, there's a bunch of shadow figures all the time.
Not Dear Esther. I did
Okay.
play Dear Esther, though.
I have not played that one yet.
Very contemplative, actually.
Yeah. I saw someone play it, and I didn't. I think it's been enough time, I probably forgot most of that, so if I ever wanted to go and check it out, I think it would be fun.
Not everybody's gone to the Rapture. The one where you're the baby in the bathtub with the ducks.
Oh,
The Simpsons.
the family one?
The one where the family and they'd all die.
What
Yeah.
Remains of Edith Finch?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my favorite walking sim, easily.
You got the base of the Trilock collar of a series of Asian outfit. Smooth white surface is marked by 3 circular slots spaced along the front.
Interesting. Now I'm stuck running in place.
PS1.
Aren't we all
Uh,
a PS1?
yeah.
Also stuck running in place. It is a metaphor for capitalism.
Yes.
What isn't these days?
Actually,
Fair.
yes.
Yeah. Trying to remember what other. I mean, a lot of people do also just make fun of PlayStation and Sony. Some people don't like that. Like, Last of Us has been the last 5 games that have been released by that company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that's a different issue entirely, arguably.
Man, their multiplayer-focused one got canned.
A lot of their shit got canned.
Crazy. Crazy.
Ho there, cleaner of dust. Welcome to our import. I almost call it important. I am Noan, the founder and mayor of this famous seaside town. Huh, you haven't heard of import? Ah, well, perhaps you have amnesia. That would make for quite an engaging tale, as it would unify your perspective with that of the players, allowing for emotional revelations about your past that shake you to your core.
I got Jiraiya.
That's pretty good.
It's also just relevant to our conversation. It's great. It's fun. Also, his name is no one of import.
Yeah.
That's fun.
This game's
also just
fun,
spelled monster.
Jiraiya.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of cute
Says
stuff.
the one not playing it.
I played it for
I
30
think
seconds.
that person might have more to say. I don't remember.
I myself have suffered a bit of amnesia, or perhaps not. It's hard to say. All I know is that one day I woke up to the shores of the beach, salt-soaked and bed-rackled. That was the beginning of my life. Or my life?
Was that the beginning of my life?
I've always been subject to sudden bouts of fainting, during which I have experienced the most particular dreams. I hear a voice commanding me, "Do not create the both. The both is forbidden. The both shall be our downfall." I became obsessed. What is the both? I would wonder. I began to carry a journal with me so that I could record my speculations, and I pressed the voice for further information.
What is this, Alan Wake?
That's still you, Robbie.
Oh. Venerated a dream, I said, as if it would please you, explain to me the qualities of the both, lest I create it accidentally, out of ignorance. Ah, fair point, replied
Here,
the
I'll be
voice.
the one. Aw, fair point.
Replied the voice.
This you must never create. An oblong vessel curved along the bottom, of size and strength enough to carry passengers upon its top surface. Thank you for your vigilance against the boat.
Ah, so my days would pass. Slowly I pieced together a finer and finer understanding of the both. Of the
Admonitions.
of the voice.
Certainly, make no such shape has a wide surface with a hollow interior. Beware of hanging large cloth from any tall poles which rise from the center of your object. Seek not bring the front side of your creation to a taper point, lest it cut its surrounding medium with great efficiency.
I began to create many different models of the both, which have now formed the infrastructure of the town of Import. And yet, I am proud as I am, as proud as I am of my work, I still feel a bit hollow. Why was the dream voice so concerned about these mundane, if beautiful structures? What is the true meaning of the both?
That's it.
Okay.
Just warns never to make a boat.
Yeah?
Yeah, and this guy never made a boat.
True, he never made a boat.
He made pieces, but never quite a boat.
Silly.
Yeah. You made, like,
And the
funny
sails are
characters.
blueprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made a lot of funny characters in this.
Was there a horse on his boat?
On his boat?
Yeah, go back. There's another thing over there. To the left up there.
Oh yeah, there's a dog.
Yeah.
It's not a dog.
The dog.
Kill me!
Ruff, ruff. This view the subterranean sea. It is said the center grew New Zealand from out the waters. What was the center doing before then? Such questions have no answer. No one is quite concerned with the true meaning of the boat, but I am content to have a place to call my own. Is there any such thing as a true meaning? I find it quite comforting to look out at the sea, because it reminds me that this world is finite. This is where it all ends, I think to myself. How reassuring. We read it.
Did we?
Yeah, if
Read
it's
it
a
again.
skip. Help! I'm strapped!
Wee. Oh boy, lemon trees.
I love there's just stupid coins everywhere.
Yeah, so
My favorite part is just that there's no rhyme or reason to it.
They're just there.
but yeah. That was canceled, a whole bunch of other things.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4 were canceled because they were not Naughty Dog, but
Yeah.
whoever makes those.
I am disappointed disappointed that their next game supposedly is a remake of Last of Us Part 2 because it super doesn't need it.
I agree.
Yeah. So like I felt the same way about the first one until you explained it a bit more, especially the fact that it was way longer since the first Last of Us than I remembered.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a while.
Two's still like
Came out in 2020.
You can play 2.
Yeah,
You can still just play it.
yeah. You can buy it on your PS5, and it has a patch for a PS5 upgrade on there for
Yeah.
free. Like, it's so,
Which,
no, I
even
really
on just
don't
like the
it.
normal PS4, the game still looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
But yeah, that would be an interesting one, especially since 2 was so divisive to say the least.
That's what I wonder. Is it like, are they changing it to like change the structure of the game?
I'd be sad.
I don't know.
Like,
I feel like even if people didn't like it, they had a purpose.
it
Yeah.
absolutely had a, like, that's the thing. Like, I also wonder if there was just like a misconstruing of the person's job, and they actually meant the remake of 1, and that they worked on 2 as well, or is like it
God damn
like
it.
a deluxe director's cut of Last of Us 2 or something.
The Schneider cut. They get
On-
Dan Schneider, not the one you would expect.
Yeah. Way more weird stuff.
God damn it.
Cause like I could see them doing like a director's cut. I don't know what the fuck they could possibly add. That game's so goddamn long. But
I was gonna say something, but I think it's a spoiler, so I'll not say it.
For The Last of Us 2 or for what?
For The Last of Us 2, yeah.
Okay.
that game, I think Last of Us 2 is beautiful and super necessary actually. And I think the people who hate it are the reason why it's necessary. But
Yeah.
We'll
I mean-
see when I eventually get to it.
yeah.
Egg.
I see the egg. Just trying to
Yeah.
time myself in the right direction.
Come on.
Yeah.
You did that in approximately 20 less minutes than it took me.
Enhancement patch. I can talk today. Her maximum health while in nanoscale has been increased. Cool.
I also forgot, because I've been rewatching us playing The Last of Us 1.
Yeah.
You were also super excited for me to try the DLC. Do you still feel that way? Because you were just saying like you felt like I might like it more than I ended up liking the main game.
You will like the story more. I guarantee you will like the story more.
The DLC
For
has
how
some pretty good
much
story
you
to it.
hate playing as Ellie, I think you will hate playing it.
Oh no.
So there's that issue.
Yeah, because you're just Ellie in the DLC.
Yes.
That was
But
a very short part of 1.
Yes.
it was a very short part of 1. The DLC, I think, is like 3 hours. 4 if you're bad. 5 if
5.
you're E.
Glad we're on the same wavelength there.
Yeah.
The DLC is really important. Yeah, that's fair.
It is. It's super important to building Ellie's character out and explaining a lot of like how she acts about things.
Why she soft locks you.
Actually, no.
Actually, Robin, can you go back to that thing and just shoot it real quick? I'm trying to remember.
Oh. There's a thing.
She should have been in the main game. I mean, they didn't come out years after the first game.
Not quite years.
Like 6 or 7 months, I think.
Ah. Nexus.
Oh.
Hey, Robbie, does this look familiar?
No, not at all. So is it trying to say that the original game was just all in nanoscale? Oh, as I punch the arm.
Yeah. Oh, the cleaners finally arrived? What on earth could they possibly have been up to all this time? I've been waiting for approximately 8 hours, 19 minutes, and 31 seconds for them to get here.
That's your playtime.
Yep.
Oh, well, probably just left the app running or something. Greetings, Nova. I am Time, the town deacon. You have
Deacon?
Deacon.
You have been summoned here because the dust has spread throughout New Zealand. The dust is a fearsome substance which feeds upon the winds and minds and bodies of the infected, corrupting the true nature of the center's designs until only misery and evil remain. Jeez, barely a sprouts. What's wrong with this kid? First she comes in late and now... Anyhow, it is your sacred duty as the center's own Pico cleaner to travel the length and breadth of New Zealand, finding those infected and shrinking inside of them to clean the dust. To do this, I grant you the nanospark. Press B to use it and spark connections with those in need. When you've shrunk into the Pico scale, you may use it to fight enemies. Well, go on, get with it. Up! You need to go up! Your oratorial speech expertise is completely lost on this one. By visiting this area, the Nexus, you may warp to any of the stone Nexus paths that you will activate throughout the New Zealand. Can you imagine not being able to warp around the world? Instantly? Ha! How tedious that would be. Well, again, with your new nanospark, press B to spark connections with those in need. Shrink it to the Pico scale and use it to fight enemies as well. Ouch. Ah, fuck. Ah, God. Ah, shit. Ah.
I'm gonna Pico scale you, old man.
Don't Pico me.
I'm about to Pico scale.
Don't Pico my gallo. A clock. The town Deakin in name only, for they are neither.
Destination: Outer Sands West, the shore.
Ah, sure.
Duh, bears.
I think this is where you were just. Even.
Oh yeah, because that's a portal to leave.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking that the portals
You
leave.
should
Like,
get that checkpoint.
You just did.
I did.
Oh. Sorry,
I think you
just
did it
to help.
5 more times
I
actually.
fell
Robbie.
asleep, I think.
Jirai was too enamored with me calling it
The Deakin.
Deakin.
Hey, I recognize the place.
Because of the part where we jumped over.
Yeah.
Brock, if this portal is inactive, seek another entrance to the Nexus within a higher dimension.
So you have to find all this stuff, but. So I think we might have done it a little out of order. I don't know if that's really the first one you're supposed to find, but that's fine.
Weird, man.
I mean, he did just say go up, so people probably just go up. Like up.
Oh wait, no, yeah, this area
This portal's active, okay.
is active.
It is active. So, like, what does that mean about the first game?
The entire thing was in nanoscale, I guess?
So the first and second game aren't technically connected.
Okay.
They're like the second game's almost like a spiritual successor. They
And-
both happen. It's a lot of that kind of stuff. So the first game is ultimately in this, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, the entire first game is in this?
Yes.
Like, not literally speaking.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Yeah, Robbie has to beat the whole first game again.
Oh boy.
I'd say, God damn it, I'm out. That's what I'd say.
And then we do it anyways, and Jirai just, like, is gone. He's like, "Meow."
Yeah.
It's like Mario 64 when you get this. Where?
Weird, man.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
bum.
It's in color now, though.
Yeah. I mean,
Only the one with the
so was
vacuum
the first
can
game,
use
but
the suction.
I
to
remember it
swiftly
looking like a
sail
Game Boy.
through the pastel
There was-
horizons.
there was one specific area that did.
Yeah, I remember the whole thing looking like that.
No. I mean, it didn't look this good.
It's fair.
Bell.
The raft is gone. Summon one with the bell. Okay. Who are you, random person? Jerry.
I'll be Cherry.
Okay.
The pastel horizon glows pink, a rare natural beauty. This sakura grows from its water. It's been here forever. I watch over it. You can use a raft, can't you?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Kind of hard.
I just peek. Hey, I remember those guys.
They were in the first game.
They're in this game too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Now this is rafting with power. You're stuck.
He's fine.
You're stuck forever. You're stuck forever, Robbie.
Try shooting. You're not shooting.
I have nothing to shoot. Oh.
Okay, never mind. Oh, there you go.
God damn it.
Eh.
That being said, I feel like there's probably something over here I'm supposed to go to.
I think that might just connect back to the first area we're in, but I mean the raft's there, so it's not like. Oh yeah, that's just where you tried to cross earlier.
Yeah, just a random island.
Also, I love this song.
Random island. Ooh. Not so random island. Hey, look at that. You got the thing.
Did it.
Doing all the connection stuff. More dust.
Now you can grind right here and just do that 50 times.
You could, I guess,
yeah.
actually.
It'd be a terrible use of our time. I won't stop him if he wanted to, but it would be very inefficient.
But he might just yell at me that oh, go away! Chorus of voices cry from the calm sea waves. Nova ignores the sound and tries to move onward, but suddenly Nova feels a strong wind grasp her, and her perceptions fade.
You did it. Now you're here.
Was I supposed to come here?
You're
It's
here.
your life. You heard voices while sailing? Probably the darn wild ghosts again. They'll swarm and interfere with us living beings. Wild ghosts. Pitiful. There's no way to stop them from coming for good. But if you turn on the poison machine, it'll drive them away for a while.
Why is that a machine?
Nova feels a potential connection with her nanospark from the poison machine. It's a shame we have to do this to our ocean, but what can be done?
Anything
About
else?
the wild ghosts. Like waves, they keep coming. It's just the world we live in.
I mean, Dry jests about like the poison machines, but technically, like growing up, we did have a poison machine run at town around 6 p.m. to deal with all the mosquitoes.
Still does.
Yeah.
It's called the Mushroom Factory.
No, it's literally a poison machine.
Yeah, it's literally a truck that drives around that just
Shoots poison.
yeah, that sprays poison in the air to kill the mosquitoes.
You can either breathe or be bit by mosquitoes. You can't do both. You should nanospark that thing. I want it to be Atari graphics.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Please be Atari graphics. Please be Atari graphics.
Yep.
Nice!
A little better than Atari, but
Nope, this is Atari. Just Atari in 1080p. Pew pew pew.
yeah, Robbie, I'm gonna need you to remember the fact that you have a weapon now. If this was Atari, everything would be flickering.
That's true. Well, it did the thing I wanted it to.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
I was trying to remember if this was in the first or second game. I think now I'm trying to remember if I think the first game did this at one point. Where you like nah, maybe it didn't.
I don't remember it doing it.
Yeah,
Actually,
I don't
yeah,
remember
no.
this from the first game.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I like I like this part where it's like, yeah, you can shrink now. You can shrink twice. Beep beep. Ocean poisoning routine on. Releasing liquid crowd dispersal chemical. Releasing water soluble riot suppression.
Jesus
formula. Done. Yeah, the world's fucked up here, guys.
I mean, it
Music's
kinda,
better than Atari.
Yeah, this is
It's
too
one
good.
thing that I've been hearing about a lot lately is the
Suppression water.
Armored Core, which was like From Software's like first game before first hit game before they started making Dark Souls games.
Yeah.
And that one is very supposed to be like anti-corporations because like you work for a corporation in it, but driving a mech, and like the first thing you have to do in that game is basically people who are on strike. You have to go and start attacking them. So they start working for the you just get like basically hired from all these rival corporations to like fuck with other corporations.
That seems pro-corporation.
It isn't, isn't?
Anyway, yes, I know of Armored Core. I'll never play it.
I kind of want to, but I don't think I would actually enjoy it.
Well, I understand the newest one is just a Souls-like. I don't know if they all have been like
Robbie,
that.
you were just in there.
I don't know. Is there anything else I need to do in there?
No, you turned on
Okay.
the poison. You stopped the rioters. Now you can travel the ocean.
Something inside me was severed when I was cremated.
When he was not.
Or he was cremated, as if all the senses of physical connection had left. But at the same time, that wasn't what was valuable, right? Someone just mourning on an island. That's cool.
Good thing you picked up all the dust on that island.
I did. Didn't I?
No, it's 'cause someone was cremated on that island.
Oh, now she can move on.
I don't know if that's actually the implication, but
That'd be kind of funny if it was the implication, though. You kind of fucked up, but funny.
Hey, Robbie, ring my bell.
I mean, all that will do is bring back the raft that's already here.
Ring my bell. Thank you.
There.
Thank you.
It did nothing.
I appreciate it.
It gave me Dry's appreciation. That's all it did.
that's an Undertale line right there. Just like, the bell didn't do anything, but Jiraiya appreciates it anyways.
It didn't help, but it's appreciated.
You know, for how much Jiraiya hates Undertale, he sure references it. Whatever that means. Oh wait, Robbie, activate the...
Is this one already activated?
No.
Oh wait, never
Yeah.
mind, you're right.
Oh.
My B.
No, you E.
Zafun.
Hi, Safun.
Hey!
Zafun says, the armor corps I play were like 3 major corps, and you are marked depending on what jobs you take decides which corps you fuck over until you get the end game.
Yeah. From, like, I've only listened to videos on it, but that's my understanding about it, is it's just like you're a merc working for different corporations and then, like, get attacked by other mercs that work for other corporations.
You're a merc with the mouth.
No, there definitely is mercs that are mouthy in that game, though. But not like Deadpool.
Well, yeah, because Deadpool's like, hey, I'm depressed.
Yeah, actually, kind of.
Hey, I'm depressed. Fourth wall break.
Robbie, can you check if you have a map here, actually? Do.
Hey, you're a map. This looks like the map from Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Map.
I can't believe Resident Evil 4 Remake stole from Anodyne
Me
2.
either.
Just because it's a PlayStation-inspired video game.
So yeah, the lake thing, Robbie, in Resident Evil 4, there's like a whole open world section in that now. You like go around.
For the lake?
everywhere. Yeah,
Huh.
it's dope.
Do you still fight the boss?
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
playing all the remakes, right?
Yes, you're gonna do all the remakes. Not the originals, we've decided. You'll get the taste for the originals in Remake 1, and then we'll move on to games that you might enjoy more.
If I really like Remake 4, I might go back and on my own time and play original 4.
That's fair.
They're similar but different.
Yeah, that's why. Because I know that one people say like they like have very different reasons to play both of them.
Yeah, for sure. Different feelings out. Honestly, I would say about all of them, except for Remake 1. Remake 1, just play Remake 1. You don't need to play 1. Remake 1 is just a better version of 1.
Yeah.
And then,
It's a higher budget of like what they wanted the original to be.
yeah, 2 and 3 are super, super different from the remakes, so there's reasons to play that for that reason. And then 4 is like within that same genre, but they play super different, honestly, than that, so... And I am excited for them to remake 5 eventually, because...
They should remake Dead Rising and make it good.
I mean, they
They should remove the roguelike elements from it.
They
Just
did.
balance it better.
They removed the roguelike element in 4.
Yeah, but like, that's 4.
Yeah.
I played 3 and man, did I play 3 or 4? I don't know. I played the one where you're in a car.
3.
Yeah, that's so depressing.
Super. I was
after
gonna say that one's
playing, like-
super different from what
It's just
it used to be.
boring.
Ooh, getting that.
Do I want to get in that E?
I want you to get in that. Come on, Robbie, I'll appreciate you.
That is
Fuck!
nothing.
I should, in the ever-growing list of dumb RPG ideas, I should add an NPC called Jiraiya, and just like no matter what you do, he always says, "I appreciate that," and like it specifies every time what you did. I appreciate you using a potion in that last thing. It really boosts the economy that you buy them. I really appreciate you.
Just
using
have it to where like, just make it to where there's an entire mission where he has to get something, and then like you drink it at the end of the mission, and like it does nothing, but Dry appreciates it.
Yeah, just like year after year, I come here to pay
Respects to my buried ancestors.
But why do I have to go through such effort? Even if they raise me, there were whole communities and friend groups behind my growth, the arc of my life. I want to value that as well.
Random.
It's because it, year after year, day after day.
Yeah, I get you. That's a clip.
Man, I wish we could remember to take clips because it'd be just fun to just have clip highlights
Yeah.
to post.
Yeah, it would.
Hey,
Man, that
this is
project
something
you're working
different.
on, I really like that third video.
Nice. I was curious about the one
Yeah.
thing I remarked. Did you watch it, Robbie?
I watched about half of it.
Okay.
So I think I saw the death montage that you were talking about.
Yeah.
There's a few. It's great.
Yeah.
My favorite one is, I'm fucking trying. How much you want me to fucking do?
That's the one that really made. That's the reason I wanted to keep it ultimately, because that out of context just doesn't work as well.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah. I still think I'm right in being angry there, because I watching it back. I wasn't doing anything weird.
I want to be better.
That's the only thing that you can get mad at, is I wasn't good enough. Also, you telling me the wrong input.
It was very funny.
I can't believe you.
Yeah, you're so. Oh
And
yeah,
you yelling at me for it.
Like you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Oh well, that's actually not how you reload in the game. My bad.
Yeah, because it was reload your gun. I'm I'm literally hitting the button.
It's like, oh, I don't know what's happening then, man, bro. Then just later, oh, by the way, I was wrong.
Son of a bitch! I can't do anything about these guys.
They got shells. Oh man, yeah. And then I have the next part edited, and just need to get back on that train. And then we can have content for a bit. Wow.
Wow.
Windward Cove. Also, it depends how quickly Robbie figures out some of the puzzles in this. It's a chance that this part might just be the whole stream.
Oh.
In this area, because this is just kind of a big area.
Oh.
There's a lot to do and a lot of keys and stuff. It's a very important part of the game. You have to beat this part, so.
Ow.
Gotta play Anodyne 1 to beat Anodyne 2, huh?
It'd be so funny if you did. You found 10 meta coins.
Spend them at the meta shop.
It's never gonna work, Robbie.
I'll make it work.
Man,
I won't.
Playing old Zelda is so fun because that literally will work in some of the old ones.
Yeah.
The Game Boy ones are especially fuck it, why not? I played the Link's Awakening DX because there's a thing I do called Archipelago, which lets a bunch of people play basically at the same time, and
yeah.
you influence each other. Hey, a monkey.
That's a cat.
It's a beast.
Grr.
Nova feels the potential for connection with the vicious beast in her nanospark.
Pew pew pew. Oh, wrong button. Pew 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 pew.
But yeah, and I was playing it, and I got stuck for a while because I just didn't have an item I needed.
Yeah.
So I started really learning how to fucking skip over holes and stuff. But at one point I got stuck because I jumped over a hole and I couldn't get back over.
Don't stop me. Seems it wants something.
Spark it. How much lower can you go in Atari?
Well, you could go early Atari.
Oh yeah, I guess it's true.
You could be Adventure, one of the best games on Atari.
I agree.
All 5 good games on Atari.
If
Pong, Adventure,
Pitfall.
Pitfall, Combat, Adventure 2.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
What if you went in the hole?
You're stuck in a tent.
What hole?
The one at the top of the tent? Nope.
I'm out of ideas. Yeah, I don't remember. You might just need something.
Stop them.
But I can't stop them.
No. Can't stop them now.
Yeah.
Tastes like appreciation.
Man, if we ever have time to do a nice long stream again, an Archipelago stream would actually be very fun.
I'd be up for it.
We'd have to figure out what game each of us would want to play. Dry, there's probably not a lot of games you'd be super interested in. You can play Super Metroid. You like that game?
I do like Super Metroid.
I tried it because there's Super Metroid, a ton of Zelda games.
I like Zelda.
That is true. I mean, You can play the 3D Zeldas if you really want us to do a long stream.
It's too long of a stream.
There's actually some stuff you could do to shorten it, like
Be good.
no, like you can make it so you only have to like do all the kid dungeons,
Oh, really?
and then it counts as winning.
Hey, a train to the ocean.
What are you doing? Hurry up now! Don't keep these people waiting any longer. All aboard! All aboard! Ding ding! Next up, Ghost Bridge. The train rumbles down the tracks onto the water and across the surface of the pastel horizon. You there with the vacuum, still living? You don't seem like you have much respect for the dead. I'm sorry, but I can't let you off here. Wait till the end of the line. Nova catches sight of a few treasure chests. If only she could get off the train.
Bastard.
You're not dead, Robbie.
You're not dead?
Does that have to die in order to go there?
Who
That's
knows?
up to you.
You ever see Spirited Away?
Yes.
Yes.
We watched it on the stream.
Yeah.
Not stream. Oh, you watched it on the podcast.
Tried it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Me, D, and Robbie did.
Watch Spirit, Horse, Stallion of the Cimarron River.
Yeah, but that's a bad movie.
Yes, it is. It's a bad movie.
Meta coin. Woo!
Fuck yeah. Can't believe Zuckerberg had his hands in this game.
I know. It's fucked up.
Dude, research turns out he paid a bunch of money to make this game.
Yeah.
Kind of
I
like
would be surprised if the devs of this would even let it, because like Anodyne is definitely a passion project.
Yeah.
Especially this one, I would say.
Okay, I did nothing.
Robbie's like, if I murder the conductor.
No, if I go into pico scale with him, maybe he'll let me off even though I'm not dead.
He just changes his brain so he sees everyone as dead. Where else could you go? You might. I wonder if you do have to come back here later now that I think about it.
Probably.
Hey, look, a chest. 10 meta coins.
Need those meta coins. Gonna spend them at the meta shop.
King Oryx says, Hola, hermanos.
Hey! What's up?
You need some keys.
Will meta coins fit in the keyhole?
No. Do you have something? Can you buy something in this specific thing? Now that I think about it.
Card detector? Shareholder meeting? What?
Oh, wait, yeah, buy the card detector. Oh, wait, never mind. You have it.
Yeah.
Wait, you own everything then?
Yeah.
That you have now, yeah.
So you can't... All these meta coins and nowhere to go.
For now. Check the map again. So, let's see. That left sea, maybe you can get to right now? Maybe.
Whee!
If not, we can just kind of chill.
That's a
and
lot of
go.
dust.
You got hit.
I did get hit.
No, he thought you might appreciate seeing what what he did again.
I do, I appreciate that.
Come on, Eileen.
Don't tell me what to do. It was a very good joke and nobody laughed.
Say, it kind of reminds me of whenever we were younger, like one of your favorite things to tell people is, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mother.
Well, you're not.
He only said that to his real mother.
Yeah, I was wishful thinking.
I think I've already been here. Yeah, I've already been here.
It's so interesting, like hearing you do that. And I'm like, yeah, no, my mom's pretty neat.
It's like, yeah, no, I would never do that.
I have some issues with her, but
We disagree on things, but it's fine.
It's like that.
Hey, Zelda!
da-da-da-da.
It's like that Metalocalypse joke of just like, yeah, it seems like all of us have problems with our father. Not me.
Not me.
Me and my dad have a great relationship.
Fucking love my dad. I love that.
And then just like
that's like the
montage
only-
of
yeah.
them.
Fishing and
Yeah.
like playing puzzles.
That's pretty good.
That's like the only thing I've ever seen from that show.
I used to watch that show all the time.
People like it a lot.
Yeah, it was a
People loved
really
it.
funny show.
People People love that, and Aqua Teen and Venture Bros. And
That one's sparkly.
I've still gotten halfway through.
I
Venture
don't
Bros.
think that one's good still.
I know it's sparkly.
It is sparkly.
I feel like I have an understanding of how it's going to happen. Why'd you run from it?
I did it.
Oh, you got to cleanse
hit.
it, Robbie. Shoot it.
Oh, yep. Gotta Pico Spark that shit.
Oh, you're not good enough aim for this.
I am not in this game.
Robbie's like, there's 4 directions. I'm missing all of them.
And I'm missing in 6.
He's like, you know,
Which is sad, because I'm actually really good at first-person shooter games.
we all got our different strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man,
My weakness is I have too many strengths.
I hit the mic. Oops.
We keep on punching the microphones.
What was? So like there was a, you know, people always get in arguments about game skill ceilings and skill floors and yada yada. There was someone made a graph and they put it like fighting games have the highest skill floor and skill ceiling, and like first-person shooters had the lowest. They said. I
don't know if I agree with that.
I disagree on. I've played first-person shooters as someone who doesn't know anything, and man, they're
I
hard.
think on a motor function level, I would agree with that.
I don't know. You have to do a lot of stuff for first-person shooters.
You have to do a lot for fighting games, though.
To beat like the main story stuff of a fighting game, I would argue you don't.
I would argue the same for a shooter usually, too.
I think you have
I don't
to
know
do
what
way
that
more.
did.
I think a fighting game you generally can get away with mashing in like arcade and story.
I don't know.
Hey, one
Hey,
key.
one of those keys you were looking for. Look at that one key you were looking for.
I got a key.
One key.
A
In
key.
the middle of that chest. One key. You should hit the checkpoint.
Probably not wrong.
Have we activated that one already?
Yeah, I think we have. Because this is the one that like default washes you up to whenever you go into the thing. So
I'm gonna say, Jer, I think you like do take for granted just how much you kind of learned already about first-person shooters. Because I want you to remember, Jiraiya, when I started playing Last of Us, I looked at the wall half the time.
That's true. And I was like,
'Cause I
use
did-
your camera. Like, I am. Like, where? Look where you're going.
Like, that's an additional skill. And like in a fighting game, I don't have to worry about the camera.
It's true. That's true. That is the thing that Liz has struggled with the most, because we've like played some games together at this point now.
Yeah.
First-person things. It took her a really, really long time to be able to use both the sticks at once.
I don't blame her. I still like struggle sometimes. I like mentally do struggle a lot. I think going down might be more. Well, if you want to drop the key off.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
that's
key's
fine.
up here, so
I didn't know if you wanted both. I think
I
that's,
do want both, but
Yeah.
How do you get that? Oh, right.
the thing we're doing.
I need the second key, Dra.
I like still mentally have the hang up of like I either can move my camera or move myself. Like I still struggle to do both at once.
Also, I feel like that card is at the graveyard.
So I still think you might be able to get to the bottom left one. I think there's still down you still can explore that you haven't yet.
Is that a swirl?
Where?
Like, so the little island where there's the portal in the middle?
Yeah.
To the bottom left-hand corner of that?
I think that might be the one you did where you can like spark it.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
And maybe like the little weird Triton thing that's up here in the corner?
But yeah, I think a lot of gamers do actually take for granted how much they just intrinsically know now about like certain genres like that. Because there's just a lot, like, I'm not inherently like specifically talk about what you need to be doing on your controller.
Right.
There is a lot for fighting games, but I think at basis level, there's a lot less you actually need to be constantly aware of. Because like,
That's fair.
I think with a fighting game, you don't have to know. I would argue you don't have to know your special moves. You don't have to know.
I feel
your
like a lot of
meter.
that's...
You don't have to like think about your health bar all the time. I think you can get away with a lot of basics of fighting game just hitting buttons, which is why in fighting games, that's a genre people will just mash buttons, even though like that's arguably almost as ineffective as most genres.
Right. Yeah.
I think you have
true.
to just get off of it, Robbie, and then
Yeah.
It's dumb.
I think there's like just some game design when it comes to like first-person shooters that, like level design in general, that I think maybe just there's some knowledge that I have there that I take for granted. Like, clearly, this is where the game wants me to go because it looks like this. So.
Yeah, again, watching back on our Last of Us, you guys are like, go this way. And I'm like, why would I know that? Yeah, I think just down and left in general is where I would suggest.
Nah, you suggested bad.
In general, I said, not literally right that second. Just because I think he hasn't gone... Because he was just on the other side of that, but I don't think he explored a lot on the other side of that.
And I feel like I've explored a decent amount over here.
I don't think you have.
There's that island again.
Can you get to that cave?
No.
Why not?
Because it is the path is cut off right over here by rocks. And I can't swim. So
There's got to be a way to get onto that island better.
there is, but I haven't found it yet.
And now I'm feeling bad because I can't think... Because there were 3 game genres they gave with this vague graph that had no X or Y on it.
What?
It just wasn't labeled at all.
Oh, good.
Other than just saying skill floor and skill ceiling and having things that were just whatever.
Go down that waterfall, Robbie.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going over the edge. Can't.
Have you talked to that person?
Yeah. That was the one that you guys did the song with.
Oh, yeah.
With the year after year.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know where you gotta go, man.
I'm not sure
Stay
either.
Down.
Staying down as much as I can right now. I feel like I've been here too.
Have you?
I think.
Sisterhood Island? Nope.
Nope.
You have not.
No.
Yeah, this is different. I smell you coming from the north. You know how to raft, don't you? That's a blessing. Indeed. That's a blessing indeed. You and that raft. Okay.
I don't know. I like your initial reading way more, Robbie. That's a blessing. Indeed.
Hey, don't pity me. It's our fate to spend our days on this island.
Okay.
You could spare a little pity.
I wouldn't mind
Maybe-
just
maybe
a
a
touch
candy
of
bar?
pity.
Touch pity. Maybe a candy bar.
And yes, that's enough supplies for all of us.
I guess I'll do the old woman.
It's usually around this time that if you
Fashuki?
comes with us.
Fukuchi.
Bakuchi comes with us. The days of the harvest. I keep waiting here, expecting her to show up, but she's gone.
I didn't think it was that funny, Drya.
I think he just read Fukuchi.
Yeah, it's a child.
Go Cooters.
Go Cooters!
Go Cooters.
That won't make any sense to anyone.
Until maybe next week.
It's rare to see young faces in these parts. No, I don't expect you to do anything for us. We're perfectly fine, yeah? No worries. If we weren't fine, we'd be skeletons.
I don't think
Please
that's
help us!
entirely true.
Oh, don't be so serious.
Okay, no, my bad.
I'm guessing all of them actually have more to say than just what I suffer.
Yakuchi says if Fukuchi's gone.
If Bakuchi is gone, it leaves me to prepare the food.
Listen, there's Yakuchi and Fakuchi.
I'm not as good, but I'll do my best. For years I've stared at ingredients, longing to have the skill to turn them into something delicious, but it's never happened.
This is how my roommate talks. He always acts like cooking's this unfeasible task.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, we could like, he's like, oh man, I would love to learn how to make fried rice.
Like,
And I'm like,
let's
you,
do
okay,
it.
you take rice and you fry it.
Yeah.
And get some soy sauce and some vegetables.
I don't even, like, you just need to fry rice, and that's like the basic of fried rice.
It really is.
I don't know, I do have a friend that for like the longest time went on about how she's so bad at cooking that she burned water. I think what it is she wasn't doing dishes properly, so there's like a bunch of stuff in her pot, but
Yeah.
I went to go visit her one day and she was crying on her couch and she was just like, I can't cook. And I was like, hey, it's not that bad. And like, I checked the pot and like, it was like it was all ashy in there. Like it was black, like the water was black. And I was like, okay, like what did you put in here? Water and water, and like she had the like. I'm guessing what was ever on the side of the pans that was burnt before, just like kind of like went into the water. But it took years for her to realize she didn't actually burn water.
It's so like, yeah. I mean, so many people just overcomplicate it. Is ultimately the thing. Like
Cooking is super easy. Just make it taste good to you.
not even that. Like even if you're not that confident, just follow a recipe.
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Like that's all you have to do. Is people are like, I can't do that. It's like just look up like what food you want to make, and then do it.
It'll tell you what you need, how much of it you need, and exactly what to do every step, and then you have that at the end of that.
Yeah.
And then if you, after a while, you could just either start getting the hang of it and do it on your own, or just be like, what if I do garlic salt instead of normal salt this
Right.
time?
Yeah,
Like it's nothing. It's easy.
cooking is super fun, honestly.
Like
Not
the day
if
that we
you-
figured out how to make cheese sauce.
Yeah,
It's not as fun if you're the only one who does it.
yeah, that's fair, actually. Yeah.
I don't know who did Karuchi.
Jiraiya did Karuchi.
No, we won't be selling any of these. We make them for ourselves. How will we find anyone to sell them to? To you? A wandering presence?
Fair. If someone came into my town and asked me to sell my shit, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah. So
I'd
we
ask him how
have
much.
Karuchi,
Yakuchi,
Fukuchi.
Fukuchi somewhere,
It's not here.
and then Enchi
And Bob.
and Bob.
Too many Uchis.
They're Japanese.
Okay.
Money's no good on
I
this.
just sound racist.
Okay.
Also, I think there was more island, Robbie.
I know. I just realized that all of them had more to say.
And Jiraiya, you forgot the most important of the islanders.
Just Coochie?
I can't believe you missed that.
I don't think he was really thinking about it until he saw Fukuchi.
Yeah.
It's kind of. This is gonna turn to like the new. Like, did you know that Undertale is called Undertale because it
Did you
takes
know
place
that
underground?
in Anodyne there's a bunch of coochie?
There's so much
There's so much
Coochie.
Coochie in this game.
We've tried to leave, of course, but each time, the Pastel Horizon conspired to return us here, so we haven't tried since. Better off just living in safety. Fukuchi always tried leaving, and look what happened to her. Poor Fukuchi. Not so lucky after all.
You're laughing. Fukuchi died and you're laughing.
They're mourning their dead dry. How dare you?
They're mourning their Coochie.
They're mourning their poor Fukuchi.
The Coochie family will never be the same.
Here's Conchi.
One of us Fukuchi. One of us.
Better.
Yeah, just Conchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of us, Fukuchi, left the island a few days ago. She'd always be the one proposing plans to leave. I don't remember what voice I did for him.
That just doesn't matter.
She remembered the most from her past life. Astonishing. Astonishing inventions, new models to travel, unbelievable stuff. Maybe she kept trying to leave because she knew what she was missing. A past life is a blur. Flashes of color, sound, senses. Might be better that way, yeah? No longer to leave. Just me and the friends. I'm happy to stay here, counting the days. Being accountable to each other isn't so bad. This island kind of feels almost like people who like grew up in Manhattan and just never left.
It's kind of like that. I feel like it's a semi-common trope where it's like if you don't know what you're missing, you can't miss it in a sense. Like,
Or like how I'm trying to remember what the statistic is. Like 60% of people live 10 miles away from where they were born.
I mean that too. I just mean like kind of the thing where it's like a trope. I feel like where you kind of lose your memory and just find a good life, and you start to be like, would it even be worth having my memories anymore at this point? Would I truly be happy, or am I truly happy doing this?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the only thing off the top of my head I can think of that relates to that is the one episode in Future Diary. Yeah, I think that was a pretty decent execution of it.
I still need to finish that show. I'm working on it though. I just got past the 5-year-old assassin.
I don't know if Ray remembers a whole lot from it anymore, but
That was 5 years ago.
more?
Yeah, the only reason I'm even watching it now is because of one of the guys I
fun.
played D&D with told me about that show.
Wow, not that it was my favorite
Wow.
anime for a long time.
Wow, not
No.
even that I said that it was good.
No, you guys told me about that after I found out about that show.
Wow.
That's it. You're going down in my friend ranking, Robbie.
Sorry I was in Utah when you guys watched it.
Really? Yeah, I guess you would.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know you at the time anyways.
No,
It would
you
be-
didn't.
I would not be very
Yes.
comfortable showing you it.
I guess you were
It was on a whim because we went to that place where we
by movies.
buy movies, and I just saw it, and I was like, oh dang, this is like my favorite anime. And I was like, why don't you buy it? And like it never occurred to me.
Like, oh right, I could just have this
I
whenever.
can buy this?
I didn't.
How do
own
I
a s-
buy this? You exchange currency for the movie?
I think
Whoa.
Future Diary is generally the first piece of media, like movie, show, anything like of something to watch that I ever bought. And now I have 20 total. 16 of them were given to me by Jiraiya.
That's fair.
That's me. Hi.
Yeah, now Jiraiya's new favorite, Sakuchi.
Sukechi.
That's Sakuchi.
Oh, that look in your eyes. You're looking for something, aren't you? Fukuchi had that look too, and now she's gone. If you're looking for something, maybe you can find our Fukuchi and bring her back here. Well, maybe she doesn't want to return. At least show her this. She had lofty goals, but whatever she did, she would want to see this one last time. Noah received Fukuchi's shell.
Nasty.
You're looking for something, right? Bring that shell to Fukuchi. Find her. She definitely wants it. I'm sure she can help you find what you need. And if I remember right, top right-ish is where Fukuchi is.
I guess we're gonna find out. This episode, Robbie searches for Fukuchi.
Robbie in the quest.
Robbie in the quest for Kuchi.
It's like One Piece.
Yeah. Barely even talks to Makuchi.
Yeah, okay, so... yeah, up and right. So more right now, I think? Right again. Down?
I mean, that'll take me to the conductor.
Okay. It might be lower. Okay, it's lower, it's lower. So, left, down.
Like, is she on one of the islands?
Yeah, we've actually seen her already.
Okay.
Down. Right.
That's left.
Robbie's like, yeah, right, I'm going the right way. Cool, cool. Down. Down.
Louis Luau.
Right.
In a red and a row.
And it was in that area.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Grr. Rawr.
So she somehow went down to Pico scale. And now she's gone.
Rawr. Hey, it was a gourd. You killed a gourd. Suck it. Up. Suck it.
Suck it. Into shade.
Wait, what do you do here?
Ravi will have to go back.
Why?
Because he...
Oh, he failed the puzzle.
Yeah, it's a puzzle. There's
okay.
puzzles in this game now.
Oh!
I mean, there's
I've
always
heard
been
of-
puzzles.
I've heard of puzzles.
Remember your training from Anodyne 1, Ravi. He remembered.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'm gonna need guns. Lots of guns.
What is
Whoa.
You know, no one's done this before. That's why it's gonna work.
this? Batman?
No, it's Matrix.
That's another movie that was so early in you showing me movies.
Yeah. I feel like you would appreciate 3 more than I do because you like anime.
I feel like I would appreciate Animatrix.
I think you really like anime. I even like Animatrix. Well, I like some Animatrix. Some of them are good. Some of them are like this.
He likes the Matrix part of Animatrix.
No, because it's just a bunch of shorts.
Yeah,
I think some of them are just bad.
that's fair.
That is actually pretty fair.
You're not super into anthologies anyways, though, right?
Depends. It depends. It's I don't know. I just think some of the art styles don't really mend well.
That shell, wonderful. Be able to see it one last time. Ah, I can feel the other women of the island. I miss them. They must be worried. They must want me to return. One day, I found out I had a previous life, from before the day I awoke on that island. I remember scraps at first, but eventually became impossible to forget. Now, my body's gone, drowned, disintegrating on the seabed. If I had convinced the others to leave, things may have ended differently. Either way, somehow you found me in this strange place. You, a living being, found me. Now, I can find my way on to the afterlife. But with how this world works, I may not be able to connect with my friends ever again. Whether I blame myself for leaving, or for some greater force for putting me on that island, makes no difference. The system makes no exceptions. Living on the island, I remembered airplanes, trains, cars, cities,
Automobiles.
farms, wars, dust,
Planes.
trains, automobiles.
Dust again.
What would it be like to live out my life with things like that? I had to find out. I had to leave. I had to experience something more than the island. Well, at the very least, I tried. Well, goodbye.
Bye.
I did it!
You did it. You killed her.
Fukuchi, I hardly knew her. Does that work?
Almost. I think if you went, I hardly knew she.
Ah.
No, found a card.
Woo!
Yay. 11 more to go. They still got faster to get cards at this point.
It did.
How many cards do we have?
13.
Doesn't feel faster.
Dry wants this game to be over with already.
I'd like it to end tonight. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, mister, I played Rogue Legacy for approximately 8 streams in a row.
It was very fun.
Isn't that now the longest thing that we've done?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It was good time though.
I had to check hours exactly, because Undertale also did. Actually, Undertale's
I think that was
shorter.
9 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, Undertale actually is a lot shorter than it is. It just ended up being a lot of long streams.
Yeah, it was a lot of very long streams.
Actually, 8 hours, Anodyne's also on the shorter ends for our streams.
Mm-hmm. Get it. Get the fish, Robbie. Get that fish. Put that fish in there, Robbie. Grab it. Grab that fish, Robbie.
Grab the fish!
Yeah.
Kill it.
Yeah!
Fish.
Is that the sound the fish made?
No, that's the sound I make when the fish dies because I'm sad about the fish.
Oh.
Fish.
No fish, no!
Fish.
Fish. Is that like Pokemon? Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Beware, you're in for a goosebumps.
Bum, 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 bum.
So...
Oh fuck! Yeah!
What?
Goosebumps came out today.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Scared me.
That was something important for a second.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. So you can... I don't know if the island has anything else.
Which island?
The Island of Sisters.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a
coochies.
The island
portal
of
there?
Coochies. I meant, like, I don't know if they tell you anything new.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you could just instantly go
Yeah.
there. If anyone, it would be the person who gave you the shell.
Main coochie.
Her name was not. It's Tsukechi.
Oh.
No, it's the same. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's I don't think there's anything. Something else lives. Oh, I did
What?
not get through that sentence.
Those weren't words at all.
So he just had a stroke.
Yeah, thank you. So we don't have the thing for the ghost train, I'm pretty sure. So we're doing it anyways.
So why not?
I think it's the card on the left is the one we should do. So we have to find a way into the caves, and I'm trying to remember how.
I'm not sure. Because that did kind of confuse me on how the hell I'm supposed to get in there.
Hi, not sure. I'm Jiraiya.
I want to say you get there from up, like above it, maybe? Like somehow from this. I don't know. Dry looking up, not sure.
Where are we?
He wants this game to end tonight, so he was just like,
He's like,
whatever I have
hate
to do.
Everything. I don't remember. Pastel, something.
Pastel Hotel.
Pastel Horizon.
Yeah.
Mini walkthrough.
So, yeah.
I need to get up there somehow.
No, you can't.
That was worth a shot.
I don't know if you're gonna find like something that is gonna be comprehensible to you, Jiraiya.
Well, there is this site called Analgesic Productions, but I don't feel like that's gonna work.
Anal what?
Analgesic Productions?
I don't. What did you look up?
I don't know. Why is there so many naked people on here?
What did
This
you
is
look up?
This is a weird walkthrough.
I say, does that man have a terrible snake bite?
Yeah, hold on. Send me to a Steam community. I was very confused. This one's 2 hours.
I mean, I'm sure if you know exactly what to do, you could probably beat this game in 2 hours.
Probably less.
It's like we said with like the original Resident Evil remake. Apparently, it's possible to beat that game in an hour and a half.
With a knife only?
And your hands tied behind your back.
In invisible mode.
Without a trace.
What?
I don't know. I thought we were just saying stuff.
saying pop or not pop buzz. Whatever I was thinking of.
Buzzwords?
Yeah, buzzwords.
We're doing great today,
Just
guys.
pop buzz. Pop buzz. Bzz, bzz.
That's BuzzFeed's new like TikTok.
What happened to BuzzFeed? They like fell
still make
down.
stuff.
Yeah, they still make stuff, but like
They
they're
fell
like
down a flight of stairs.
Yeah. Seems like it. They're dead.
yeah, like I think they went from like an $11 billion corporation to like basically losing all of their money and having to file for bankruptcy.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. I don't want to say stuff because I don't know if we've done it or not.
I guess I'll look it up because I have
Yeah, E would be the one to know.
It's all just nonsense.
Yeah, it's all stuff in lore, so it's not like.
I also still understand why there's all the naked people.
I don't know what you look up.
Anal something.
Dry looked up anal dying.
Guys, I figured out the coochie. Whoa, never mind. Different thing.
She looked up anodyne coochie.
Starting from the cherry tree, follow the blossoms in the water.
There's blossoms in the water?
Apparently, from starting at the cherry tree.
So I know it's on this side, so I got it.
It's in like the middle.
I think it's on the right side. I think. Ish.
Now it's left. Sanji says coochie is the worst word. I hate it. Okay, so follow the cherry blossoms.
Okay.
You sounded so upset, Robbie. Okay. Did you know a brand new Wii U was sold this year?
I heard. Not just this year, in this September.
A brand new Wii?
Yeah.
Wii U.
Wii U, yes.
Like, is it one that was just like in the package still, or is it like
That
a whole new
constitutes brand
design?
new, yeah. No, like, it's one that's existed.
Okay.
Hey, a fish. Nova feels a presence inside these fish boats, an opportunity for connection with her nanospark.
Pew, 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 pew.
Fish. This is the fish we killed, actually.
Good.
It's a spooky fish.
Ryan went very from be like, no, fish, to like, I hate fish. All fish should die.
I'm whatever the opposite of a pescatarian is.
Herbivore.
Maybe? Yes?
I feel like that's the
Yeah.
opposite of eating fish.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, Eileen. Eat some string beans. That's the words.
Close enough.
Now what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just walking
No,
around.
Jiraiya.
Oh, okay.
Just looking at the Wii U thing.
Oh. It was sold. What else do you need to know?
Like, who would buy that, I guess?
Some guy was like, hey, look, a Wii U. I sure can't wait to play Super Smash Bros. 4. And then he gets home and realizes Nintendo shut down the servers.
Yeah, it was just brand new in box. Some retailers still just had it and sold it.
Huh.
For years, I lived as a human, leaving behind as a fish. The opportunity of a life on land was tempting. But what did I leave behind? When I returned to the ocean, my mother, my schoolmates, my siblings were all gone. Time passed so fast. How easy it was to forget my origins, the place that spawned me. All I can hope for now is a peaceful passage into the afterlife. Yes, yes. Thank you for finding me here.
I'm gonna get more water real quick. Anybody need anything?
I think I'm good.
Candy.
Candy?
Give me a Kit Kat.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we can do the cave. Okay, that's what it was.
Whee!
I think I had to look that up on mine too, because I didn't realize there were cherry blossoms.
Yeah, I didn't, like, I saw them in the water. I didn't know what they were. I just
That's
thought it
what.
was like,
That's always one of those things. I get this a lot when I play indie games. It's like I completely understand how I was supposed to get to that conclusion. I never would have done that.
to be fair, I've had that happen to me a handful of times in games too. Like, I think I told you that there was one time in particular I needed to beat a boss in a very specific way whenever I was playing Pray for the Gods. And I saw what it was doing. I didn't fully understand what it was doing. Like, I'll go ahead and I'll say it because I'll probably have to like explain to you if you or Dry play that game. But like, it's like this giant boar, and you had to like step on these pressure pads, but it would like run away from you whenever you stepped on the pressure pads. But it happened so slowly, I didn't realize what it was doing. I thought it was just running away from me, so I started chasing. I would like get off of the pressure pad and start chasing it. And like basically the hard way, I got to like all the spots I needed to get to, except for like the one that commanded the pressure pads. What it was doing is whenever you went to the said pressure pads,
Also, go to the bus again, I think.
yeah, or not the bus. I was gonna go. Wait, no. I was gonna say because I didn't get the. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, you don't have a key, but I
Yeah.
think you might be able to do something with the bus. I don't know. Anyways, some pressure plates.
Yeah. So what you're supposed to do is stand on the pressure point, and what it's not running away from you. It's going to the other side of the map, so that way it could get enough speed to run, like to basically run at you at full speed. And you're supposed to dodge out of the way so it runs into the wall, and then you can get to the sigil that was underneath it.
Weird. I feel like it should just charge you, basically, at all times. If
Yeah.
That's going to be the solution.
Or should be more clear that's charging you. But like,
Yeah.
it didn't seem like it was very clear. It wasn't until I watched a walkthrough online that I realized that that's what it was doing.
Let's see what this guy says.
See if it says something different.
Get in the train anyway. See if it does anything. You there, with the vacuum, still living? I see. Yes, you can get off here. Just don't stay too long.
Oh, okay.
Ah! Nothing matters, nothing matters. I'm so inferior, pathetic, worthless. I destroyed it.
Having a hard time doing that voice?
Yeah. Pathetic. That was all I was good for.
He is dealing with some issues.
10 meta coins. The Grenlock.
It's one lock of the tri-lock collar. It soothes the paranoia of being watched.
Deep in the city's outskirts, down the long road in a
Building for the... Hi, Dry.
That looked good on stream, I'll have you know.
building for the elderly, alone in total silence. I saw the fog distance of an autumn forest.
Dry can be the fisherman.
Yeah, so basically dry up. We solved enough ghost problems that the guy was like, all right, you can step off for a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you're still living. All right, but you can't stay long.
All right. Snuffed out. My life disappeared in a flash. Tiptoeing through afterlife, I gaze not in rage of my murderer, but with the hope of abolishing violence's roots.
Wait, Robbie, that's the guy you tossed down into
Oh, that's the guy from the first Anodyne?
the guy you killed in the first one.
Whoops.
I was wrong, Dry. It's completely related.
Huh. Clear connection.
Clear connection. What if a person dies under unusual circumstances? No family chosen or birth, no one to remember their name. Or they had their emotions twisted, poisoned by those profiting off their despair, setting them down a road of self-destruction and isolation, having brought into simple answers to complex problems. Or if they played a poor hand, doomed to be crushed on the heel of an uncaring system, slipping through the cracks, dying alone, forgotten. Or they faded away alone, their whereabouts unknown. When that happens, they will wander the pastel horizon, lost in their thoughts, without the prayers of earthly connections able to reach them. They become wild ghosts. Someone needs to take care of them. This bridge, a ghost bridge, guides these wild ghosts to a place where they can find healing and community. I've been working forever. I can imagine a world where I retire, but until that happens, I will remain here to do my work.
He has a lot to say.
You wish to cross the bridge, Nova? You are no wild ghost. You have some purpose, some kind of support. Finish it. Whatever it may be. Value your connections, Nova. When you die, it would be sad to meet you here.
He's thinking that the other wild ghosts have more to say. Nope. Never mind. Yep, he's the only one who had a lot to say.
What, you think he doesn't have a lot to say just because he's a builder, Robbie?
He has the most to say because he's a builder.
Hey, it's the fish.
Endless horizon, you pink color!
Yeah, that was the voice we gave him.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember.
And this should be, yep, there she is.
Suki.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stay with you. All that I'm at the bottom of the ocean. In the end, I'm okay, I think.
Anyways, yeah, we're in the afterlife
That's fun.
of the forgotten people, though.
Hey,
Native Americans?
Robbie, you're not allowed to pass. You have something
I
to
wanna.
do. People remember you.
Eh.
I don't want
I don't want
I want to go to the afterlife. I don't judge the dead. I just transport them. Train's ready to leave when you are.
I'm never ready.
Nova's like, I'm done here. We do still need another key, though.
We do.
We'll have to find that. Also, we have 3 cards that we just
We
got.
did.
We have 3 cards here now already.
Oh, good.
Okay, so...
Now, where else?
Actually, maybe try around this area. I feel like we haven't been here a ton. Never mind. This is this area, but
You've been here a ton, actually.
I don't know, just walk around, maybe. I guess I have the walkthrough. I can see if there's anything.
Yeah, that might be a little bit helpful.
I like candy.
I like trains.
I like toidles.
Yeah. Also, apparently that NPC by the tree is the one who like hints at you that you should follow the cherry blossoms. So we probably just need to
Oh,
talk
shows
to
how much
him.
we were paying attention.
I think we probably just didn't talk to him enough.
That is also quite possible. Yep, she repeated herself, and now she's saying something new. There's a man, he would pace the shore, staring into the water. Oddly, he'd do this every day. He asked why he came so often.
I am.
He just said, "Please, don't worry." Ah, you found him. The path of the petals is gone. Meaning, something changed. I hope it was good. May the petals remain chaotic. Okay, so now they're going somewhere else.
Let's try going southwest. So there's one in the lower left and one in the lower right, it looks like.
So we just gotta go south
Wait.
then.
Yeah. Maybe lower left. I don't know. I don't know which one we technically have.
We'll find out
Well, I am going southwest-ish.
next time on Anodyne Z.
They announced a new Dragon Ball thing. Did you see that?
So I was told about it. I haven't looked anything up about
Oh,
it.
that's actually
So-
something else. Hey, Dryad, did you hear that they're making a season 4 for True Detective?
Yeah. I've talked about it. I said how excited I am for it.
When?
Takes place in Alaska. It seems
Yeah.
dope.
It does seem pretty dope.
I hate you. I don't know why I talk. Anyway.
Anyways, what dumb
Apparently,
shit
I don't
were you
remember-
saying, E?
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't remember whenever you announced this. If I was even here when you announced
I was
it.
so excited about it. I said it to you specifically.
Did you?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. Whenever it was announced, I watched the trailer.
Yeah, so did I. Anyways.
I don't know what you want from me. Anyway, tell me more about this Dragon Ball thing.
Yeah, so it's like called Dragon Ball Daima or something like that. So,
So it's not. Is it a continuation of Super?
no? Maybe.
Is it a continuation of Z?
No? Maybe. So, from what I gathered, you know Muppets. And like how in the 90s there was Muppet Babies.
Yeah, I remember watching those babies.
What if Dragon Ball Babies? I don't know. Like, there's like some
What?
curse in every character's like Kid Goku.
So they're trying Dragon Ball GT again?
But what if every character was a kid?
I'm
Is
less
it-
excited now.
Is it gonna be rated as a kids show?
No, I don't think so.
There's many of those characters who we've never seen as kids, though.
Not really. Dragon Ball kind of was most of them as kids. I
Not
mean, there's
Piccolo.
Piccolo can't be
Or
a kid,
TN.
but I guess sure,
Well, Piccolo's gonna be a kid.
maybe. I like you have the authority now on it.
Yeah. Well, I've been talking to him about it.
Yeah, that's basically my understanding of it. Toriyama's like working on it, so you know,
It's something.
it's him.
Something.
It's what he wanted to do.
Is it? Does he just want to make a silly thing, or?
Probably. He loves making silly things. He seems to much prefer that for Dragon Ball, anyways. But I don't know what. Like, I don't know how serious it's supposed to be.
Weird.
This is kind of interesting.
I'm gonna have to ask Liz about it.
I don't know if she would have saw it.
If it's Dragon Ball related, she'll have seen it. Giant
Damn.
Dragon Ball fan.
Sorry, I'm still looking like there's not like good answers for this question.
Of where we need to go?
Of where the second key is, yeah.
I feel like that's a place where you'd have a good answer.
You would assume so.
I did assume so, yes.
Because we did the sparkling whirlpool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what they say the second key is under. So like I don't know what the first key was, and like what is first and what is second.
So what's the first key then?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Do we do it out of order?
I think we did it out of order.
But like, is there an order? There's just 2 keys.
It must be in order.
Does it say anything about first key?
No.
Oh,
Oh?
I did
Oh,
something.
you found something. What did you find?
First key.
So hold on.
No,
I'll-
keep going.
No, I'll come back.
Robbie, I don't care.
We saw.
Like, I'm just curious. Hey kid, if I could be in a vice rock for a second. I've been around a while.
His name changed.
You're too young for that warp fight, Nova. Come back later. Do you trust him, Robbie?
Nope. Doesn't matter.
He's
Yeah.
true. Wait, does he say anything else? Okay, now. That's really funny. I didn't notice that.
Oh shit.
Hey, punk, what do you think you're doing out here? Think you're clever, huh? Walking through walls? Ha! As if. I've been doing that for years, in 2D and 3D. You don't even have all the meta coins, I bet. Ha! Know how many are hidden around the world? Doubt it. Good luck ever finding them all.
Why are you just being an asshole?
You're not really gonna look for all the meta coins, are you? Don't. There's no special secret island. You should only look for them for the thrill of it. Yes, once you've been poisoned by the incentive, the pure joy of exploration evaporates, vanishes, like a pigeon in the kiri. Kiri is Japanese for fog.
All according to Keikaku.
So what I'm saying is, don't go and find them all and cry on the internet forums when there's no reward. This is your warning. Don't go wasting time finding them all, because they don't change anything.
This makes you want to find him more.
Maybe Quatus will help you find all the meta coins, but go find 300 on your own. You've only found 163. Just remember, no reward.
I don't think he's lying to you, Robbie.
Probably not, but it makes you want to find him more, just in spite of him.
Metaclean framework tips. There are no rewards for 100% coins. Really? I just saw that on this walkthrough right now.
So that was just like a weird little Easter egg then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Android Island's full of them.
That's fair. It's kind of like how I accidentally found that one Easter egg where it's just like I jumped out of the space-time continuum basically, and it just the only reward I got was a rock that went, how?
I liked the weird sex bear.
The weird
Joke.
sex
I
bear is a
still,
funny one
like
too.
that baffled me because I never saw that and we never saw him say that again.
Yeah, that was great.
I hate
I'm wondering if we were all just sleep deprived and it never happened.
that'd be so funny. We could look
we all
back.
we all just had like a similar weird dream together.
If
about it.
if I do like find highlights from a bunch of random games like this, because you know these aren't as good to make a whole highlight series of, that would be part of it for sure. It's
Yeah.
the sex bear.
When did we start doing the stream? Was it this year?
Yeah.
Man.
End of last year? End of last year, because we did a top streams.
Oh, we did.
Either end or
didn't we?
mid of last year.
It's never gonna work, Robbie. how many times you want it to, it's not gonna work ever.
I'm gonna keep trying. Just I keep trying to find all those coins. Will I find all those coins? Probably
You'll
not.
never make it. No, never. You'll never make it. You can't make it. You'll never be making it. Never. You'll never make it. Peaked super hard there too.
I cannot find information that is helpful on this.
Well, that's not helpful. I don't appreciate that. I appreciate you still.
Maybe I have to murder these gelatinous cubes that are not
Not a
cubes.
cube.
So, okay, let's just try going southwest. Because maybe there's 2 sparkling whirlpools.
Maybe.
I'd be angry.
I don't know, I think that's fair if they're in different locations.
Try that whirlpool, Robbie. It's not
Hey, that one's just
sparkling,
gonna take
but-
me to the island.
I meant hit it. Like, shoot it. It's fine.
So yeah, I think I already came here and did the things I need to do here.
Dun, 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 dun.
As E looks for more how to play Anodyne 2.
It's just annoying because, one, Google sucks so much now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find shit on it.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's such a weird specific thing to be looking for that it's hard to phrase.
Yeah.
Because, like, where are the keys? And everything's like, oh, where's the second key? But it never says, like, oh, I have this key. How do I find the other key? It's just like, I have one of them and I can't find the other. And then there's like, I'll go to the sparkling whirlpool. And it's like, cool. Where's the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've been to their sparkling wool.
Try. Don't touch it. Just shoot it.
I mean, I shot it before, and like,
I know, but what if there's 2?
I'm sorry. I just like on the Steam, I'm seeing the discussion is just should I buy this game if I generally steer clear of games that put story as a priority. I really don't care about fiction and that finding gets away in the gameplay for me. How long-winded are the story beats in this game?
yes.
What?
Someone asking on the Steam forums.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, because I came through
Yeah,
here,
okay, so
and there, like, I didn't see anybody. Just this.
can,
Just have to talk to. Can move that, so there's that.
Don't think that does anything though.
I don't think it does either. But then. Nope.
okay, so I found the website I saw earlier just stole all the information from this Steam walkthrough, so that's cool.
Cool. It's always fun to see.
And it came here, and it, like,
Yeah, and
And
that
then you
takes
leave.
out.
took me out of the portal.
Yeah,
Okay, so
we'll
that's
do it
it.
anyways. Just let's just cover all our tracks. This is only for HP, so like it's not the end of the world
Yeah.
if we don't find it.
Yeah, and then I came
so
here,
that's that.
opened up that, and that's where I got my first key.
All right, let's just do a clean sweep of every tile real quick because it shouldn't take that long. So
You say that now.
I do, but like just go down and then we'll just go left to right, right to left.
Yeah, there's a sparkling portal
Yeah,
again.
So just go straight down. This looks weird.
This does look weird.
Okay, so that's
Takes me back to this island with the women.
Coochie.
The Coochie Island. I'm not sure what that gesture was, but I'm sure it was something lewd.
I find
Oh,
that
God, I
fun.
found something finally. God, key one is in the northeast.
Okay,
So the opposite of what we've been doing.
Yeah, apparently.
so that's like that's where I did like the animal thing with Fukuchi, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, how northeast that is, I don't know.
Make my way northeast.
Rafting
Walking fast.
Talking shit.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, I've been
Dust.
here. It's just like a weird dust island, which you hit the portals, then
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't really do anything. It's God damn it.
This is Jiraiya's fault.
No, it's not.
He
I,
said
that's what it was. You don't got to show me.
That's exactly what it means, Jiraiya.
All right,
Well,
so
more
just go
northeast, so
east.
there's that.
Hey, those are rose petals.
They
We
are.
already did that.
Oh.
Yeah, now they're all just right here. Yeah, I already came here and...
Okay. So... Go left. Real quick. Actually,
So let me... Okay.
okay. So, check the map, actually. Can we just... Is that the chest? The purple?
No, that's where the poison machine's at.
No, look right next to you. There's a purple.
Are you talking about
tree?
the heart?
Oh, that's the cherry tree. Wait, it looks like you could just walk up there.
Kind of does look
Up
that
here?
way.
No, like on the map, where like go back to the cherry tree. Like, look, it looks like the path just keeps going.
Now we can try that.
That's probably it.
That would be
Be kind of annoying, but...
hilarious.
Is go right.
Ow.
Okay, so that's
Son of a bitch!
well, you can't. But so go back though, because there was a bell. So just use
Yeah.
the bell. So we just never went over here.
Stupid.
Why is it stupid?
That just feels stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just something that we didn't, like, really look into.
Kill.
Ah, goddammit. I think there's a third. Gotta inch my way over here. Murder the clam! God damn it!
Eh.
Dry is laughing, but inside he's crying.
Yeah.
We have to keep
Yeah.
playing.
Ow.
He gets it.
That frog just juked you out.
There we go.
Yes.
Gather the dust.
Yes, Shirai, is there something with the class you wish to discuss?
I just think it would have been really funny if Rob went to the other screen.
It would have saved that he cleared it. Don't
Oh.
worry.
Ow.
I am gonna
Ow.
say I'm still mad at like all the people for never like specifying like, hey, I have this one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's so dumb. All right, now we can get the extra HP that we definitely need.
Yeah.
This was all for nothing.
Hey, maybe Robbie will struggle later, and then he'll live by 1 HP. In fact, maybe here Robbie will
Maybe
struggle.
struggle right now, maybe.
To be fair, there's a lot of situations in the first game where I just, like,
Yeah.
basically survived by 1 HP.
Or die.
Yo,
Alright, I also died a lot the first
died
game.
a lot. It's a lot of dying, actually.
Especially
They-
when there was a dog.
You know what? Yeah, they could rename the game for if they expected just Robbie to play it.
Anna died.
And no die. A lot of setup for that.
As most of your jokes. Anyways, yeah. But, I mean, I think that was probably a common complaint people had with the game, the first Anodyne.
Is that they died
So
a
they're
lot?
like, yeah, like that's easy to die and you don't have a lot of HP. So they were like, okay, let's just give away for people to get more HP.
Yeah.
Alright. I think this is actually a much more interesting approach than like if just beating bosses gave you more HP. Wars exploration, yada yada. Empty.
Son of a bitch!
A message is inside.
I found it first. Finally, something that's rightfully mine. I'll be able to live longer.
Not if I kill you first, you son of a bitch!
Hit. Oh, okay.
Give it back to me, you old bastard!
It's mine. It's mine. I can still live. I can save myself.
Nova feels the potential for a connection from this man with her nanospark.
I'll shoot you, you old bastard!
Kill him!
Kill! Kill! Nova, kill!
It's really interesting you can kill these guys in like pico space, but not nano space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't understand that.
Atari couldn't program non-killable enemies.
Maybe?
It's something so dumb that it could easily be true.
Yeah.
Like, it was too complex.
There's a lot of weird things that they wanted to do with like this early of games that they just couldn't because it was just too graphically intensive or too programmingly intensive.
Generally, I think Adventure is like the farthest they could really push Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A frail man clutches what looks like a health enhancement patch. His breathing is shallow. Nova hesitantly slips the patch out of his hands, applying it to herself. Her maximum health has increased.
And now I've murdered an old man.
About time.
Mine.
Mine? Mine?
You did in fact kill him, but he was also a ghost anyways.
Yeah.
Mine?
Holy shit!
So that happened.
That launched you 7 years away.
I was gonna say, what's the solution here? Okay.
It's a cheese it in the corner, apparently.
Mine? Mine?
I think Jiraiya's more of a Ritz kind of guy.
So yeah, I just robbed an old man and then snuffed his life out.
He was a ghost.
No, I'm cheese it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Well, actually, I do like a Ritz if it's the jalapeno cheddar.
Do they still sell that?
I don't know.
You know, it's the one thing that I've always liked with Ritz crackers? Ramen.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I've
I
never
would.
heard of that.
Yeah, I would just like kind of twist it up on my fork and then like put it on top of Ritz cracker and eat it.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's
Yeah,
just,
it's just
interesting.
Never heard of it.
Let's see if he's now at the ghost place.
Liz makes ramen weird.
No,
To be fair, even as a kid, I made ramen weird, so
Liz
there's that.
just, Liz like breaks her ramen in half, doesn't she?
She crushes it up a ton. She puts it in a frying pan, barely covers it, puts the seasoning on it, and then cooks it like that, like boils it in very thin water.
That's not even ramen. That's like something
Soup.
else.
Turns into soup.
I mean, ramen is basically a half soup.
soup,
It's supposed
but, like,
to be. Good ramen is.
Turns into like soup though.
Yeah. Liz also like breaks her spaghetti, doesn't she?
Yep, nah, it bugs me every time.
He's not even Italian.
I want long spaghettis because I like. Give me that
Like to
slurp.
slurp it up.
Yep.
Anyways, you are done here now, though, Robbie.
Fuck. God damn, about time.
Damn, he only got 3 cards. Oh
Exactly. For how long we were here, she been 7 cards.
gosh.
So now what do I do?
You could go back to the overworld.
That's all I had to do in the Nexus then?
That part. As in, you'll find more places you can do that stuff.
Hmm.
The town Diakin in
It said that earlier.
Diakin. Sounds like somebody who like says Dickin, but like very elongated.
Diakin.
You need a good Diakin. Reminds me of that Paul Rudd thing.
It hasn't changed yet, Robbie.
It should.
Have sex with my dick. My
Do not
dick.
do not have sex with ducks.
You're right. You're right. I've never heard good things happening.
Well, there we go.
So that happened.
Yeah.
Didn't like that area.
Why?
We were there too long.
Fred doesn't like anything about this game.
That's not true.
Anything.
He liked the boat guy.
I did like the boat.
He likes when the game makes really funny meta jokes.
Yeah.
I believe this is heading north. I can't tell by looking at the actual map because it doesn't actually move my
I mean,
character.
we're basically all in new area, so if you just keep going to new area, you should be fun. You should find
Coin,
stuff.
because fuck that guy.
He's Robbie's like, I'm gonna find all 7,943 coins.
Yeah, just in spite of that guy. I don't care if there's no reward. My reward is saying fuck you to that guy.
Adder Sands North.
There are a lot of coins here.
I think you literally have already bought the only thing you need coins for, Robbie.
I agree with you, but still, just in spite of that guy, fuck him.
Just can't get out of his gamer brain.
Hey, a tree. A dying tree stands silent. A few other identical trees are scattered throughout the field.
But I want to talk to this one.
A dying tree.
I knew it was going to repeat itself. There's no skip button for whenever you do this.
A dying tree stands silent. A few other identical trees are scattered throughout the field.
You know what these big giant open fields remind me of?
Pokemon.
Zelda.
Neither of those.
Does it make you think of Ocarina of Time?
No. It makes me think of what are those Nate games?
Ni no Kuni.
No, the ones where you're the warrior and you kill like 10,000 people in a battle.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah, the fields remind me of Dynasty Warriors.
Hey, you found something, Robbie.
Yeah, that's glitching through a wall.
Tortured soul.
Seeing desert NPC -1. Hey, Nova, get over here. I'm an NPC in the desert. Fade. A strange figure gestures enthusiastically at Nova. End of scene. Scene desert NPC 2. Fade. Slowly, Nova approaches the figure. Fade off.
Yes, that's right. Come here. I don't bite. Haha, you don't even have a health bar in 3D, so it must be safe. Am I right? Ho ho. Alright then. Now then, I got dust, Nova. I got it real bad. Please, you gotta help me.
Unlock Spark. End of scene. Activate Spark connection. Play Spark now available in message.
Doesn't just like all the fourth wall break. Which means I'm guessing that they're purposefully going through all the textures.
I would imagine.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Oh boy.
How far away is this? I'm trying. This is just glitch the character then.
It's like you found the debug.
No such thing.
Scene.
Lorem ipsum delorsit amet consecutive dude.
I think that was backwards, actually.
No, that's just what you put for like testing text.
Oh, okay. This is like a weird test level thing. Yep. No rhyme or reason. Also, smiley face.
Happy.
Oh, surprised. Found 10 metacoins. Found 10 metacoins.
The only way it would be accurate.
Hey, you found one of the Trilock colors.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be another metacoin, so I was just skipping through it.
The only thing this would be accurate is if it was like 10,000 metacoins in each thing. That's how you know it would be a debug map.
I mean, also like the 1, 2, and then like the little color palette at the bottom for being like a test thing. Also the dust.
Hey, you found it.
Is there more to do in this map?
No, you
Okay.
basically found it.
Cool. Weird broken music. He's right. It's the meta stuff.
Yep. More meta stuff.
Whoa!
Hey, look. A new gameplay type.
Nora.
Nora wakes to the angry whine of an industrial vacuum cleaner. She hears the bumps and clatters as the vacuum head rounds corners and crosses thresholds. Now it's right outside her apartment door. She freezes to a moment, like a cornered street possum. Nora picks up her smartphone and posts to her locked secret social account. God, is there any worse sound than someone vacuum nearby and makes me want to die? A minute later, she released the post because it sounds flippant and entitled. Some people don't seem to mind the sound of a vacuum cleaner any more than a strong wind or a busy interstate. When Nora hears it, her skin prickles, her breath pauses, and she's ashamed to be in a bed scrolling through social on her phone. She should get up.
Probably shouldn't put this up before work. I'll just end up watching Fear Child gameplay videos anyways. I don't want to get in the way of the person vacuuming. Yes, you do.
The person.
Oh, sometimes that's how it feels.
I read that if you let low-angle morning sunlight hit your eyes, it helps regulate your circadian rhythms. I've been having strange, resilient dreams lately.
That's not what that said, Robbie.
Yes, it is. I live in a weird gothic apartment building. There's a real stone gargoyle outside my window. Some scholars say the fearsome appearance of gargoyles is meant to ward off evil spirits, but I don't think that's quite right. I think it's a reminder that evil's all around us, the evil that we can't ward off so easily. Ugh, the sheets are so dusty. I really ought to wash them soon.
Dusty.
Psycho Mantis.
Metal Gear.
Oh, God. What a god.
Okay, time for work. Hallways in this building are a bit labyrinthine.
Labyrinthine.
In the beginning. But I've walked them so many times I could reach the exit with my eyes closed.
With my eyes.
Oh, good, I can't go back.
That's the stuff. Water.
Flavored water.
No sugar, 0 calories. Citric acid, but it's fine.
Everyone needs a little citric acid in their life.
Yeah, I think that's what my dentist says.
Okay, this part actually works way better with the joystick than with the D-pad.
Yeah, it's kind of funky. Hey, you found it.
I have a minimum wage job at a fast food restaurant because I'm a coward.
Jesus.
I could probably have a better job, but I don't. Anyways, it's fine now. Who decides who deserves a good job or a bad job? And maybe all jobs are bad. Just in different ways.
That's true.
Yeah, that is actually kind of true. It makes the time I spend at home drinking a beer and watching the internet videos that much more special. I don't feel bad, really. I don't think I've ever felt truly bad.
Somebody put their game jam in the middle of Anodyne 2.
This feels like a weird, like, Super Nintendo or, like, Sega Genesis RPG. It's a good thing I made it back to work before the rain picked up. It's coming down pretty heavily now. Not that it'd make much difference. Maybe it'd get me to take an extra shower. But I don't need a shower every day because I'm just not very smelly. Person.
False. You're gross. You're covered in germs.
I was never very social, but I used to be a better friend. Had a burp. I used to message with Ebes. I think it would cheer her up, but I don't really have much to talk about these days. Anyways, people are usually busy on whatever night of the week this is. On
that.
insert night of the week.
Man, I generally, there's a lot of times in my life I'm like, oh, what day is it? I don't fucking know.
It's night of the week. That's what it is.
All I see is bits of light blurred through droplets.
Where's her TV?
She watches it on the computer.
That's not a TV.
That's all I had for a long time.
I guess I'll go to bed.
Well, you didn't do anything today.
You went to
She
work.
worked.
You woke up, you came home, and...
You skipped a part in the middle there, Jiraiya.
Which part?
The part
She worked
she
at it.
worked.
In my dreams, my mother lists the ways I'm hurting her. When I make a mistake, it's to get back at her. When I come out, it's because of the things that she did wrong. Well, I'm no longer a soft, smooth child. It doesn't really hurt anymore. Dots.
And then the voices start talking to her and telling her how useless she is, and then it ends.
Last night I posted something about the storm to social and got kind of a weird reply. IG Nora.
Anyone else in West Center like legit scared at lightning thunder intervals
I
right
mean,
now?
that's
what I was-
still Nora.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
You can be GG if you
Yeah,
want.
she could
Yeah.
be GG 800.
Tell me about it. Our building actually got hit last night.
Our building? Is this GG800 somebody who lives in my building? I've never spoken to any of my neighbors, much less traded social handles. I decided to just like the post out of politeness and go about my day. Ha! I wish. Wonder how cold it is today. Do I need a heavy jacket? In a 1964 scientific journal, 2 Australian researchers coined the term pector to refer to...
What?
I don't know.
How'd you get that? Petrichor, Robbie, Petrichor.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Pector?
They coined the term Peter.
Hey, Peter! To refer to a distinctive smell of rain-dampened earth. The word is derived from the Greek petra, meaning stone, and ichor, the ethereal blood of the gods. So, petra ichor dria. It's a strangely potent image for a strangely potent smell, but in the end, you can't get blood from a stone. Haha. Wait a second. Where's a gargoyle? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, it must have gotten knocked off in the storm. And that's what GG800 person actually, or maybe that GG800 person actually does live here. Anyways, that's weird. End of an era, but I guess now we can test the competing philosophies. If we see a high uptick in demonic activity, then maybe the gargoyle was protecting us after all. Heh. Now there's just a gargoyle, or not a gargoyle, a demon in her house.
This feels like a weird episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, kinda. A lot of people don't care about desktop computers anymore.
Jiraiya.
They'd rather have a laptop, or a tablet, or even just a phone.
Jiraiya.
But to me, a computer desk generates its own space. Me and E. Its own world. It feels almost profane to play the same digital actions in a coffee shop, or sprawled out on a bed. Probably just does the same thing if I click on it again. Okay, time for work. If I were smarter and less of a coward, I'd push back on my manager when he complains about the minimum wage. It's Econ 101, he says. High minimum wage equals high inflation. Never mind reality, where minimum wages largely lag behind inflation. Might as well say, sorry, our owner cut the dollar menu, ma'am. Blame the stupid trash, cooking the food. Whatever, dude. Just whatever. Anyways, just another day at work. Phew, finally back home. There's a gargoyle. Holy bleep! What's happening? Is this some sort of prank? How did someone lug this huge thing up to my door? I swear, I'll never understand people.
Gargoyle swipes at you. Just a prank, bro.
Never had a clear look at it before. It's kind of creepier than I thought. That unhinged, gaping mouth. Is it a smile or a grimace? Of course, gargoyles and their ugly mouth holes serve a practical purpose. They channel rainwater away from the sides of the building to reduce the structural erosion. Rivetals of rainwater feel like nothing, but over time they can crumble mortar and carve canyons into masonry. Well, it's not like this is my responsibility. Maybe I'll post a note on it later so that my landlord knows I didn't put it here. Can I not get past
Kind
it?
of feels like your responsibility.
Okay. Her computer's on.
And
Weird.
something on the chair.
An odd email catches Nora's eye.
Do you wish to help others?
The email reads,
What garbage company is doing activist marketing at this time? Or maybe it's just a good old-fashioned scam.
Nora mumbles, but she clicks on the message.
Dear Nora Eggers, are you unhappy? Have you ever felt that you were meant for greater things?
No.
Now's your chance to truly help others. Learn, grow, become larger than life. That's right. You have been specially selected for Anno 2 internship based in sunny New the Land. This is a way out, Nora. Take it. Click the link below now. Anno.verse/search face set petrichor page size height helios metrics Anno true candidate Nora plus variant to go to sponsored size internship.
Nora snorts.
Jeez, this ego-striking nonsense is so uncomfortable. Everyone feels that way. I'm nothing special.
Nora's phone buzzes. A direct message on social?
Did you like the surprise by the door?
Ah,
Right,
so
you didn't make the
GG800, huh?
Try to make the face.
Bleh.
There we go.
So at GG800 must be the neighbor who moved the gargoyle. But why? Sorry, but do we know each other?
That's me, Nora. I thought we had a special connection. Were you even worried about me after the storm?
I'm sorry. I think you're mistaking me with someone else. Nora shuts off social notifications and plugs in her phone for the night.
That's supposed to be you, E.
It was.
You're falling asleep, aren't you?
No, I'm fine.
Nah, I'm good, man. Awake as a bird. My ex used to say that chocolate sandwich cookies taste like dirt. It's true, but that's why I like them. I had to stop myself from eating a whole package in a night. Each one is just a tiny fraction of flavor. It's like I had to add them all up to have enough. It's so dark. Come on, come on, come on.
Reluctantly, Nora rereads.
Oh, okay, so just...
Yeah. I don't think anything is gonna have like double text in this part. Really.
Even looking at this link gives me viruses. So weird. Sleep time.
All you've done is work.
All you've done is work your whole shift. What you want to sleep for?
Wait for a while before
She
you
answered
sleep.
one DM.
That's true. That does take it out of me.
I hear my mother's voice echoing. Are you unhappy? Have you ever felt that you were meant for greater things? She wants to remind me of the good times that we had, but I can't. I know they must exist. What are you laughing at now?
It's just, I don't know how your brain reads.
Weirdly, apparently. I think it's my brain reads faster than my mouth can move, so I have to like go back
It's
sometimes.
just funny because like a lot of times you'll say the wrong word, but it still has the same meaning.
It like
inherently.
means basically the same thing, but it's definitely the wrong word.
Sure. Are you unhappy? Have you ever felt that you were meant for greater things? She wants me to remember the good times that we had, but I can't. I know they must exist, but I don't feel them inside of me. I don't want to remember. If I'm not better off now, then what's the point of my life? Dots.
Same, Nora. Same.
Bring, bring.
Banana phone.
I wake to the noise of my phone ringing. It's Ebbs calling, my best friend from school. Ebbs?
Nora, sorry to wake you up. Short notice, but would you be free to hang out?
Like, on the phone?
No, what?
No, I'm in town for a work thing. Sorry, I should have told you.
Yeah. I actually have the day off. Come on over, whenever.
Well, cool. I'm actually out front. It's the huge creepy building, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Just give me a second.
Live in the
Never
giant
do
city.
this
Definitely the one and only giant creepy building.
Never do this to me, by the way. I'll be so mad if someone shows up at my house unannounced. I'd be so mad.
I actually had an ex that she wouldn't tell me she was coming over. She would just text me saying, hey, I'm outside your front door. She would never knock. She would just text me saying, I'm outside your front door.
That'd be annoying.
Anyways, Ebbs and I spend the whole day together, hand in hand.
As a Dryad knows me, I want like a 24-hour notice to watch a movie.
You want
Yeah.
more than 24 hours, actually.
I want as early possible as you can give me.
You would like 1 week notice if possible.
I would, but I understand not all movies have a week. Whatever that means.
For dinner, we eat po' boys and fried pickles, and then walk along the downside streets. I lean my hand against her shoulder. Her sweet scent mingles with the crisp night air and fragrant eateries. My face feels warm and pliable in a way that I had forgotten. So I turn to her and say, I want to leave this town so much, Ebbs. I'm afraid of who I'm becoming here. But no matter where I go, I'll still be myself. So why bother? Ebbs turns to me with our electric energy. Street lamps hum overhead as she catches my eye and says,
Who you are is incredible, Nora. You deserve to be happy.
dots.
Nap time.
Yep. Just automatically goes to nap time.
Hey, she hung out with a friend. That's so much. That's
something.
So
That could be a lot. That can be tiring, actually.
Yeah.
Socializing's hard.
As Ebbs and I get ready for bed, I check my phone. At GG800 had blown up my DM since we last talked. God, with Ebbs here, I'd forgotten all about them.
Nora, stop it. You have to talk to me. Nora, every day I've seen you wake up and face the day. Every day I wake up with you. You and me, we know how to keep going. Always, no matter what. Even when we're so cold and so still, and everything is soft, buried, and gone, we will remain. I thought you understood that. Thought you understood me.
Apparently not. No, I turn off my phone, and Ebbs spoons me. So
Good
Nora's
friend.
the small spoon then, or a little spoon.
Something so. I know those mean the same thing, but something sounds so like.
Wrong with me saying small spoon.
Yeah.
It sounds like
I'm a small
so
spoon.
lame. It sounds just so much lamer.
Yeah.
I'm the small spoon tonight. In my dreams, a tropical sun infects the air with floral, humid glow. I am a plump.
Citrus.
I keep on wanting to say circus for some stupid reason. Citrus for.
I'm a plump circus fruit.
The
clown honks his nose at me.
I am a plump citrus fruit. High in a tree. Lusciously, I bend the branch. A monkey climbs towards me. She has the face of a human woman. Haha! She pulls off my outer shell in a single piece. In a spiral. She doesn't separate my sections. She bites straight into me. My juices flow, bright and red. I feel the pain of being torn, like it's my own. More dots.
Yes, right.
Is this like supposed to be part of the game, or is this like a thing he found?
Yes.
Which
Okay.
one?
I wake up to the sound of a distant vacuum cleaner. Yeah, it feels like it's going with like Anodyne 1 of how like all this is a dream. So like Nora has been dreaming that she's been Nova the entire time. It's what it kind of feels like, at least. Ebbs? Ebbs, where are you? I didn't think it was the day for vacuuming. What was that?
If you, yes you, are feeling uncomfortable, talk to the window, or we'll safely climb down and leave. Otherwise, use the door.
Fine. Ebbs, where are you? Why is there gravel leading down the hallway? Can't pick up the gravel. Okay.
No, it's not Resident Evil, right?
Come on. There.
I can't tell if you figure out the puzzle or not.
I mean, it said to follow the gravel, or that there was gravel, and I feel like I need to follow it. Even though it's going in a circle now. So you're the vacuum lady. What is that? It's Its skin, soft and delicate, like a baby. Its fingernails, bending like paper where they meet the floor. Turns its head to look at me, wide, toothless jaw swaying gently. Boss fight! Nope, not boss
You
fight.
died.
You die.
Now it's just red screen.
I think you might just need to press something.
Okay, so it's gonna make me run now.
Yeah, you should run.
But the vacuum. Ah! Ah! Now it's Silent Hill. Fuck! Ah, fuck. That was cheap. Yeah, it's turned to like a weird... Well, I guess the first game did that too, where it like turned to a weird creepypasta at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! God damn it! God damn it! See, this just feels cheap now. See, that's bullshit.
About fast reaction time now, Robbie.
Apparently, in a very unresponsive kind of game. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, that was bullshit.
That one was cheap, actually.
Yeah, I don't think you should have gotten hit there.
There's a lot of bullshit parts of this, especially considering it doesn't control very well.
Mm-mm. I'll be honest, this part took me a bit.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take me a bit too, from the looks of it. God damn it! God damn it! I knew it was gonna do that. I feel like I should be following. God.
I feel like you should be prepared for it to come out of the door. If it doesn't drop down, just be prepared for it to come out the door.
It does make me laugh that it just falls into the middle of the room. Just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if I feel like if I wait right there long enough, like if it comes out behind me, it's gonna cut. Yeah. I think I'm starting to see the pattern of this bastard. Now we're cooking with geese.
Hey!
It's my computer.
Your trusty computer.
Dear,
me?
no-
Yeah, that's the email.
oh, okay.
What was that voice? Oh, yeah. Dear Noregas, are you unhappy? Have you ever felt that you were meant for greater things? Now's your chance to truly help others. Learn, grow, become larger than life. That's right, you have specially selected for an NO2 internship based in sunny Netherlands. This is a way out, Nora. Take it. Click the link below now.
No.
I think it makes you redo the whole segment if you say no.
Yeah, I feel like it would just kill me if I don't.
As Nova gets up from the ground, she feels something crumpled up in her hand. Received desert NPC card.
Cool.
That was weird.
Yeah.
About as weird as like that weird, like like ghost town section of the first game.
Weirder, I would definitely
Yeah,
say.
that might be my favorite part of the game so far.
Yeah,
I was really curious how you feel about that.
It's
actually.
very creepypasta-esque, which I love creepypastas. So
Definitely felt like an indie horror game.
yeah.
I think because, like, you know, the part in the first game is also very creepypasta-esque, and I wanted to avoid it because I was worried Jirai was going to ask me about it, and about, like, if there's a part like that, because I would have been like, yeah, and he would be like, oh, man, there's going to be a stupid fucking creepypasta part. Like, I do really like that part. It's
To be
weird.
like that one feels like a weird like somebody tells you about a .exe game kind of creepypasta. The one in the original game kind of feels more like a Pokemon creepypasta.
Yeah.
That's why I hated it, because I fucking think Pokemon... Like, I think video game creepypastas are so stupid.
They can be fun sometimes. Like there are some dumb ones, but there are some good ones.
You're wrong.
There's so many, like, the ones I think are the best often have an issue where they, like, try too hard at a point.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's one I like called Godzilla or NES
Yeah, Godzilla.exe was a pretty good
Or-
one for the
well, it's
NES.
just NES Godzilla.
Yeah.
But, like, that one's cool, but at a part, he's, like, fighting the Godzilla inside the system, and also his girlfriend that died came back as an angel and got in the game and is Mothra. And
And
it's
is
like, okay,
trying to help
okay,
him.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really dig that part. It's so, like, weird. And to answer your question, Jiraiya, who knows if that's, like, part of the story or not. It's kind of up for interpretation.
And there's a lot of things in this game that are basically just interpretation.
Yeah, because, like, I would say the first one is definitely more, like, yes, this is what's happening. Or is this, like, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Because, like, there's enough in there so you could be like, yeah, maybe this is Nora's, like, escape. And also, like, well, gargoyles don't become flesh.
Yeah.
And then a part I really like, GG, gargoyle.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's why it knew Nora.
That's funny.
The past is a fable. The future is a dream. Only the present exists. Is that correct?
Dying tree slowly stretches and points its branches. So I'm gonna pointing its branches. I'm gonna say let's solve this puzzle and then probably can head off for the night.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah, at least another stream, maybe two. I don't know. Depends how much.
Depends on how fast I play this game.
It just depends on, like, a lot.
False! The present is a bit of spawn of the past and future, a mix of memory and expectations, a pleasant cocoon against the chaos and nothingness.
The dying tree slowly stretches and points its branches. Because, like, this is why it's so hard to say how long this part is, right? Because, like, Robbie spent almost 2 hours getting 3 cards and then just got 1 card in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. Depends. Some of it's on his skill, some of it's just which segments he's looking at. Follow.
I did. It came over here, did that tree.
There
But
you
I also wanted to get the things.
go. Too bad, Robbie.
What if you go to the tree?
I want to get the
What if
things.
you go to the tree?
The things.
What if you go to the tree?
Fuck that slime in particular, Dry. I'm getting the things.
Slime?
Yeah, because it was a little, like, slime boy thing.
No.
It's a tree.
No, the quantum thing that was saying that there's no secrets if I get all the coins.
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck that
There's
guy
not.
in particular.
There's no secrets, Robbie.
There's not, but fuck that guy in particular.
But Jiraiya, if he gets 300, the guy will start telling him how to find coins.
Yeah. So fuck that guy in particular.
I bet the hintons open your fucking eyes. They're everywhere.
That'd be so funny.
So even if the present is lost to us, then there's nothing left but to fade away.
The dying tree slowly stretches his branches.
Skibidi boppity bop bow.
Skidum bottom bot up.
Skibidi-bee-bop-bop-bop-bop.
Skidapadapo.
So
Skidapadapo.
I'm at a Spirit right now, right?
Yeah.
And they play, like, weird versions of a lot of songs. And there was someone else singing Scatman. And I'm like, you can't do that. That's Scatman's song.
Yeah.
False! Ha ha ha! We asked for bread, and Father gave us a stone. So be it. No longer shall we suffer the timid illusion of reality. Past and future alike we shall seize for our own pleasure.
The dying tree slowly stretches.
Oh, E.
Yo.
You know in The Conjuring, that song that plays, you're like, this sounds so fucking weird and out of place.
Yeah.
I learned what the song is.
What is it?
It is from Ryan Gosling's band.
Oh.
Huh.
They did a spooky album in 2012
Nice. Okay.
And they did a thing to where they only allowed themselves up to 3 takes per song,
Oh no.
even on instruments they didn't know how to play. And then whatever happened at the end is what they put out. And that was one of their songs.
So that's why it sounded weird.
I like it, though. I like it a lot.
Experimental music is always fun, though.
Oh boy, Robbie, now you have to go back to the tree because there's no way you
No, I know where I'm going. It's that one.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure.
Let's see if you're wrong.
The tree's like, you fucking idiot.
You fucked up. You gotta do it all over again.
I removed every tree. You have no more chances.
Nova.
The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova. Spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fates. Shrink forth, nanoclean. It's been a while since it's actually said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
Which, to be fair, we went to a part. I don't know if you inherently are supposed to do it yet or not.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we got that out of the way anyways.
Yeah.
And I like that segment anyways.
That was probably one of the coolest segments in this game so far.
I love the, like, fake out with the 5 billion things.
Yeah.
Like,
I, was just, I had that moment of like, this is gonna be fucking tough, and then it just does it anyways.
That's just like it's stuff like that is why I really like this game because it's so weird. Like you don't get that in games really.
It's true.
Like especially AAA, obviously, because like that's just something that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe in the Last of Us 3, that's the Joel is gonna
just
hop into the
One of the
nanoverse.
Easter eggs is you just find like the glitch man.
You just find an upside down Ellie. She's like, "Hey, Joel,"
I think
and that's it.
I think the closest you get to that kind of stuff. Oh, hey, you're here again.
Yep.
Is like RPGs are willing to like do weird
Yeah.
side quests and stuff.
And you hate those.
I like RPGs. I hate turn-based RPGs.
Actually, I think weirdest is like the weirdest I could think of is fucking 14 has some crazy ass side quests.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
I guess this is one some people are complaining because I guess it used to be like super side content. And I guess the newest thing, if you want like the super cool armor or whatever from this patch, you actually should do the side content, so it's not new content, quote unquote.
Right.
Anyway, so like it's like weird shit where you basically help a god find his deadbeat son. This god is a super buff man, only in his underwear. And like when he finds his son, he fucking suplexes him.
Huh.
He's like, "You fucking idiot."
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I think if I ever gave 14 another shot, I would want to do that, and that's it.
Let's call it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see when it saves.
I mean, I saved back at Nexus. But
Oh, okay. Yeah. We can call it then.
All right.
Much to what Jiraiya feels like, I actually would say we did some pretty good progress today.
I feel like we were stuck for so long.
We weren't stuck though.
I've
We
also
were
been playing this
constantly
longer
doing
than you
stuff.
played it, so
Yeah, because we're reading.
that's fair.
You're
why.
reading.
I'm gonna say, like, most of the stuff you're doing, you are still on an arguably better pace than me. That fucking gargoyle section, god damn, that took me like 30 minutes because I kept fucking up.
Yeah, the controls are not very intuitive
They're
for
not
that scene.
good, and
No.
like I just couldn't fucking figure out how to get past a lot.
I kind of noticed that, like, because like I felt if I stood in the doorway for too long, he'd come behind me and kill me.
Yeah.
But also, it's one of those, like, if he's in the middle, then you have to like move out of the way. But if like you get to the middle and he hasn't shown up, whatever door you're going towards, he's gonna end up at that door.
So that's the part I got fucked up on, because like I assume you also noticed that like there's arrows to which ones you have to actually
Yeah.
go to. I kept getting fucked up because I would like try to beeline for the arrow, and if it's the fake out where it goes to the first door you go to, I would always end up in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Because I did notice that too, because I was gonna go to it, and then I realized like he hasn't shown up yet. He's gonna show up wherever that door is at, so I moved to a different door.
Which another just funny thing about Anodine, like that's arguably its own like game. It could have just like
Yeah.
that could be its own mechanics in a whole game, and it's just in this 10-minute section where you play as Nora, a loser, girl failure, as the internet says.
Well, she shouldn't fail so much.
I don't know, like that kind of gives me the idea that like the whole thing with Nova is kind of like a weird fever dream with Nora of like wanting her life to be more than what it is.
Could be, it could not be. I mean,
And that's the thing, it's up for interpretation. That's
Yeah.
and that's kind of my interpretation of it, at least. But
yeah, I'll say like as it goes on, there's a lot more to think about.
Yeah.
So like
they've
if you
already
still
covered
feel
like a
that
lot
way-
of things to
Yeah.
deal with, like when it comes like dealing with death or dealing with trying to help people that can't fix their own problems, and like whether or not that's actually helpful towards that person, and like we said before, dealing with death and like other people dealing with their own deaths and so on and so forth.
how to like how to help yourself, if you can let go of your old inhibitions and all that with like the whole dust town part. Like,
Yeah.
just-
Wherever it's like Nova just dealing with her own insecurities.
Yeah, like she just can't handle her whole life being thrown apart.
Yeah. Well, also that was her trying to deal with the death of Palisade.
Yeah. Like wanting there to be reason.
Yeah.
Assuming it must be her fault.
Well, not even so much reason. It felt like she was trying to find a way to bring her back.
yeah.
And like dealing with the fact that death is permanent.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Also, I don't know if you know, so when you check your cards now, the Palisade card's just gone.
Oh.
Because it got torn up in the Dust Town.
That's fun.
So you don't have it anymore.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back next week.
Right after these messages.
Yeah, with more Robbodine. We'll see how long we go. I'm gonna give a tentative 2 streams more. If we're really on track and get a lot of shit done, we could do 1. I don't know. Depends.
That's what I was almost thinking tonight would be it'd be like an extra long stream for me just to beat the game, but
Nah, I mean I work tomorrow, so I wouldn't have.
That's
done that
fair.
anyways. But yeah, if you guys want to get a hold of us, we got a link tree in the chat.
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 Did it go through? I don't know.
maybe. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yes,
It's
no,
not-
maybe so.
It's not going through. Get fucking Twitch. God damn it! Why don't you work? All right. Well, I can't do it. So, oops.
Just got to put the actual link of linktr.ee/LOIP.
Yeah, linktr.ee/LOIP.
My link was deleted.
Yeah, you can't post it. I'm debating if we should lift that, but it still is probably better for fucking spam bots. than
Yeah.
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
So linktr.ee/LOIP gives you a link to all our social media, our Twitch stream, Twitch archive, and our podcast stuff. Every Thursday we have a new podcast. We just had I wasn't there, so I don't count. There was just an episode on Terrifier 2.
Terrifier 2.
Mhm.
We go into gruesome detail on all the gore.
They're like,
And how it traumatized Drea.
yeah, he's like, man, the part where he takes the anvil and he chucks it off the Empire State Building, and then Wile E. Coyote walks by and he's like, man, where's that Roadrunner? And then it just falls on him. He's like, oh, oof, too much for me.
There's a part where a person doesn't have a face.
And he throws bleach on them.
He's helping the wound, cleaning it.
That's not how you. No.
Especially with, well, it's actually bleach and salt that he's throwing on top of her, but it's a whole thing.
Purifying the wound.
No more demons in that wound.
Anyway, so yeah, I wasn't there. I'm not gonna listen to that episode. I'll probably puke. I almost puked at today's.
Yeah. It was one of the weirder parts that you almost did. Like, there's other parts that we were thinking that might be too much for you, but nope, it was that one.
Today's movie is like over the top enough, is why I would say it didn't.
Yeah,
really,
that's fair.
like, I mean, I definitely winced and was grossed out at a lot of parts you guys probably thought I might puke at. So,
But it was just a scene at the very end that you're just like, nope.
yeah, I don't know, it's
Such a
visceral
weird-
reaction.
such a weird
No,
thing,
it's a
yeah.
fair visceral reaction too.
So yeah, look forward to that next week. And yeah, we are winding down towards the end of the year, guys.
We are.
It's getting there.
We only got like 2 and a bit months. Well, in general, we take
2 months and
breaks
change.
towards December. I don't know if we'll stream or not. I guess it
Don't
depends on
know.
our time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, like if it's gonna be Christmas and stuff, we're not gonna be streaming obviously on
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't remember what day Christmas is this year.
Monday?
On Christmas Day? I think it's a Wednesday.
Yeah, because like
I want to say it's a Tuesday, actually.
I'm gonna guess me and Jirai will probably be out
Cut me
of
calendar
town.
one, Kenobi.
Just 'cause
Yeah, I'll
we
probably be
usually
out of
are.
town.
Yeah, we'll probably all be out of town.
I don't know.
It's on a Monday this year.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't
yeah,
know.
I'm gonna guess that weekend's gonna be busy for all of us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we'll do what we do. As the year winds down, we get all our stuff done, and we'll be back next year with some crazy stuff. I hope we can do another fun impromptu stream before the year ends. There's something I have to get prepared before
Oh.
we do something like that. Not for the stream, just like
Something in
to
general.
be on the stream.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out.
Are you going to add a Christmas hat to your goat?
Yep, that's it.
Yes.
I do wish I had more time because like for Guacamelee I wanted to do a luchador
Yeah.
but I ended up just not having the time.
No, that's fair.
But yeah, so look forward to some fun streams and stuff. I mean, Robbie's gonna finish kind of soon. I almost wanted to say maybe we should just like finish the year out and play only like side game, like just multiplayer stuff
could.
until the end of the year. But I don't know. That might be a little long.
It's possible. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
It really depends on how much longer this takes.
Yeah, and then I want to say the game I'm giving Dry is short, but it also is a lot of text.
So long then, because
It's short and long.
I mean, one of the games I want you to, or well, I guess either of you to play is rather short. Like I said, you could 100% the game in like 4 hours. Kind of short.
Paratropic again.
No.
Paratopic?
Yeah. My brain adds R's to words. I keep calling it Terrafryer, and I mentally know it's Terrifier, but like my brain just says no, it's Terrafryer.
There's a scene where you could say it's terrifying.
I'm about
Fair, I guess.
My roommate's playing Entry and Odyssey, and like when he first brought it up, I kept calling it. I kept like saying Estrian Odyssey, Entrician Odyssey, and like there was a point where I was just talking and like I just shut down trying to remember the name, and I was like, yeah, you know, Estrian, and like he like. Looking at his face, he got genuinely like more and more concerned as it went on.
Like, are you actually having a stroke?
No, he was just like, "Are you okay?" Like, and he's like, "Entry and Odyssey," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I couldn't think of where the S is, and he's like, "There isn't one."
Well, there's the problem.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, end of the year stuff. Winding down 1 or 2 more streams of Anodyne 2, depends. I would definitely. I'm gonna guess that Robbie's definitely still enjoying the game.
Yeah. There's a couple times there's kind of like about the game, but there's going back to Nexus, and then also like that weird little scene with Nora, kind of like oh, this is a really cool part of the game. So it kind of like upped my interest in the game again.
I think that's the biggest thing that that the game does is like it'll like kind of lull you into like, okay, I understand like the loop and stuff, and then it's like,
Yeah.
hey, fuck you, Palisade's dead.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you do.
Well, there's that, and then like the weird like glitched out characters. Like, okay, it's like a fun little thing that they do, and then it turns into a weird creepypasta.
Yeah, because you're like, okay, haha, it's like doing a funny thing, and then it does all that, and then it just like, okay, you're back.
Yeah.
You got a card. Good job. And you're like, what?
Now that you've gone through this life-changing experience, here's a bottle cap.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. I think that's definitely a lot of the stuff that made me fall in love with this game. I think if it was just the first like couple of hours where you're just kind of helping people, I think I would be like, oh, that was pretty neat. But like,
Yeah.
stuff like
And that's
this
kind of
is
what
why
I thought with
wanted
this
to
game too.
bring
It's
it.
like, all right, this is going to be like you just helping out people throughout most of the game, and then it took a few right turns.
Yeah. Do you see now more why I like didn't want to say much about the game, Jiraiya?
There are certain aspects of it that I think are fun surprises in there, but I did still expect it to be a world-shattering experience, and that's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like there's a lot of stuff I wanted to keep. One, I just wanted to keep like not say it's 3D just because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this game's in 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a lot of ways, it's a very similar game. In a lot of ways, it's a completely different game, and I think that's very fair.
Like, it also makes me think, like, the first Anodyne is, like, in the universe of this. It just all happens in nanoscale.
Yeah, it is hard to say. I can't, like, say for certain, because, again, like, it talks a lot about, like, we met the fisherman we fucking killed.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, and, like, there's not a clear answer for a lot of stuff, and I think that's kind of to the advantage of the games. It's, like, you don't actually have to play Anodyne 1 to play this one, but, like, I do think it enhances the experience to, like, play all of Anodyne 1, see, like, understand, like, the thought process of these devs, and then see, like, I would say this is probably more in line of what they wanted to make the whole time, and, like, now their skills caught up to what they could do.
Well, I feel like their skills, and then if the first one sold well enough, then they gave more of a budget to work with this game.
I don't remember if the first one sold well. I think it sold fine.
I also think that you kind of do need to play Anodyne 1 to appreciate what Anodyne 2 is doing to some of its mechanics.
Yeah, that's fair. I just, like, you can easily just play Anodyne 2.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's like, I don't know if I have time to play 2 video games, I would be like, yeah, just play Anodyne 2. then.
I'm trying to think of another case of that, to where like the first game and the second game technically aren't connected, but if you play the first one, then it's also like it helps out.
I think that's just Final Fantasy as a series.
I mean, that's one of those things. I started playing Final Fantasy 15 and then like had a wild hair in my ass of like I should play all the other Final Fantasy games, and then Dry got mad at me.
You should never play 1.
I saw a picture the other day.
Is it the hard drive thing?
Yes. It was the harddrive.net thing of like a psychotic man decides to start Final Fantasy at first game.
That was me.
I read that article. It's so funny. Like there's a part where it's like,
Because like
it goes like Yuji Kondo or whatever. Like that's the guy who made the songs in Mario Land. But,
Yeah.
you know what? The dev, and he's like, yeah. I mean, like it's cool that someone wanted to play the old games, but like, why would they do that when they could play Final Fantasy 14, which can now, which now has up to level 60. Yeah.
But yeah, like weird enough, I played Final Fantasy 15, started like really enjoying it, stopped playing Final Fantasy 15 just so I could start playing all the other Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
And so far, the only Final Fantasy game that I've beaten is Final Fantasy 1.
Didn't you beat 7 like way back when?
No, I've never played 7.
I guess that was Jiraiya.
I never
Maybe?
beat 7.
Ah, never
Played
mind.
7. I don't like it.
It was me.
It's turn-based.
I actually like turn-based. That's the thing.
I
don't-
love turn-based game. I much prefer that over like action RPGs.
I don't like turn-based, but I also didn't like Resident Evil 7 Remake because I felt like it was...
Do you want to repeat that?
Yes.
Resident Evil
7 remake?
I stand by what I've said.
All right, tune in 2034 when there's the Resident Evil 7 remake.
How pissed would you be if they did a Resident Evil 7 remake and it was in the style of like the original Resident Evil?
What if they made a Resident Evil 7 remake and it's turn-based RPG?
I mean, we could get there, man. You never know.
Yeah.
But yep, the Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I also don't like the gameplay of that, so...
No. I mean, your favorite Final Fantasy is the one with the car, right?
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15.
I'm of the opinion I want to play 7, 8, 15. And that's the only Final Fantasies I want to play.
Okay.
Maybe,
15's
I think
very
4
different.
people talk a lot about too. I don't know.
They talk a lot about 6.
Oh, 6 is probably what I'm thinking of.
And 10.
I don't know about 10.
It counts on the fan bases, but like the actual third one, because like the one that didn't originally come out in America, so it's 3 for America, but 6 for Japan. Actual Resident, oh, not Resident Evil 6. Fuck! You did this to me! You did this to me!
It was in the air. It was in the air. Everybody.
Final Fantasy 6, and then 7, and then there's people who like
Yeah.
are divisive about 8, and then 10, and then goes off into like I think 11 and 14.
And then there's 12, 12 and a half. Or no, 13, 13 2?
There
13,
is...
and then 13 the final chapter.
There's 10, 10 2, 11, which was an MMO,
Yeah.
12,
13.
13, 13 1, or 13 2, and 13 3.
14, which was an MMO.
and then 15.
And now there's 16 coming out?
No, it
Already
came
out.
out.
Just came out. Okay.
It's exclusively for PS5, if I remember correctly.
I know my friend played it. He's like, yeah, I actually like it a lot. And then like every game he plays, he ended up just falling out.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't think I can remember the last game that man's beat. It might be Cyberpunk.
Oh, that friend.
Yeah, he's an interesting.
Isn't he the one that you said that like he's beaten Cyberpunk, but he doesn't like it?
Actually, I think the newest update is making him change his
Okay.
opinion on Cyberpunk.
You know what the funny thing is? With the newest update, it's the first time I actually ran into like an actual game-breaking glitch.
Nice.
It's something that's supposed to happen too, because like Delamain, the main taxi service in the game, it just like randomly, like you get into your car and it just randomly runs into your car and goes beep beep motherfucker, and then like it flipped my car to its side, and so when my character came out of the car, he just fell through the world.
Yay!
And I actually landed on a platform, so he's just stuck underneath the map.
Nice.
Oh, you're soft locked.
Yeah, it soft locked me. I had to go to an earlier save in order to get out of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm so prone to glitches. I'm worried if I like even try to play Cyberpunk, it will just uninstall my computer.
Your computer just disappears out of existence.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, let me load it.
I'm interested to see what will happen when you eventually do play Alan Wake, because even I make Alan Wake glitch sometimes. Is what I'm trying to do.
You're gonna be so pissed because like I'm like, man, this is kind of neat story. Oh, never mind, the book evaporated. I can never read the story now.
Who knows, man?
Anyways, we should probably end the stream.
Yeah, we could end it. We could talk for 5
We're just
hours.
rambling now.
You know, we have a podcast where we talk for 7 years.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
But yeah, thanks everyone for chatting, hanging out, looking. And we'll catch. Shut up. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't be flipping the V like that, Dry.